From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny and straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own, and we make no apologies.
What up, Misfit Army? How you doing tonight? I'm Marcus Bradley Donovan, aka the Pasteurized Chef. And as usual, we're waiting on Jamie. On tap tonight, we have Tim Moore, whose birthday, the Nats opening game, and Signal. That is what is on tap. I'm here with my homie. Well, Tim here too.
Tough word.
My homie Val and Tim. Waiting on Jamie.
Still waiting on Jamie.
Jamie was 15 minutes away at 10:30.
Now he's 10 minutes away.
Now he's 10 minutes away. 5 minutes ago. So, Val,
Yes.
what's going on? How you doing?
Doing great. Thanks. What's up? How you doing?
Tim, how about you? Say,
Wow, this is
say hi to everybody.
almost did it again. It's going great. Hi,
This is Tim Moore.
everybody.
So we're waiting for our mouthpiece, Jamie, to actually fill the quiet times, the down times.
It's painful.
Boo is unfortunately having to do the jobby jobs right now, so he is
So I'm
unavailable.
I'm
for
playing the
today.
role of Boo tonight.
Well,
Can't wait to see that.
So
well,
well, I did it before he came on to the show, so fuck off.
10 minutes, man.
Oh yeah.
You can go 10 minutes.
Whatever, fuck off.
Here we go.
All right.
I mean, you could still try not to say.
Call of action on Facebook. We're the
Did not
District
do
of
very
Misfits
good.
Show. On Instagram, the District of Misfits Show. YouTube, the same thing. Twitch, District of Misfits mashed together. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the people watching. Please comment in the comment section. Please like and follow and all that shit. So I'm trying to get us back on. Look at you now. Oh, that was
Well,
playing
I
a
thought
role.
that you were going to do it.
That
but
was
you
playing a
can't.
role with me tonight. Oh,
It's not
Because you're
that.
playing a role of Boo.
yeah, that's fair. I want to start getting back to the way we used to do things, like more structure. Because after Zoom, we all kind of went to hell. I think Zoom did that to everybody, not just
We
me.
didn't go to hell. We just were doing things differently.
We stopped following the rules. We stopped following a guideline.
I want to go back to the traffic we had then. You could
I
drive across- You
wish.
could drive across DC in 5 minutes.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
Oh yeah, that was
Yes.
amazing.
I love
I
it.
say it on the regular. I mean, aside from the death and dying and people getting sick.
I'm not worried about that. I want the traffic back.
I mean, no, I said aside from that.
No,
I
it doesn't even-
I,
Traffic back?
I
Doesn't even-
miss.
no, it doesn't even factor
I'm
into my
saying
thought
I
process.
miss the
just want
COVID time.
No traffic
Dude,
back.
Val and I did a bunch of videos, so we were recording, so we were working. So like I'd be walking in the middle of the street, be like, "This is fucking cool. I like this."
Again, Marcus. We're all not
All right,
even in
I'm
the 5 minutes.
Where are you fucked?
But you know
We're
what?
gonna
They
get a
might not
swear
pick it up.
It's an AI. It'll pick
Whatever. Just try. Try-
we
just
get
try
back to so
hard.
much shit. Like when I go back to re-edit,
Again, that's
Four.
four.
when I go back to re-edit things, YouTube gives me a whole list of stuff that like, hey, you need to cut this out. Some
Shocker.
shows have like one or two things. Most shows have like 10 to 15.
You got 6 pages.
Oh my God, it's so hard to edit. I mean, if anybody knows about editing, even Photoshop editing, any kind of editing, video editing can be a pain in the ass, 100%. Like the whole thing's a pain in the ass. So,
I can do Microsoft Paint.
fuck
5.
Microsoft. Forget Microsoft. I use what I use. That's what I use. So Tim,
Yeah.
we have a thing called safe words.
Safe words.
Safe words to save you from me and Jamie. And the fact that we have Mad Dog tonight, you might want safe words. Just to be
Call it out.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
oh, cauliflower. Look at that. Hey, Taurus.
Wine.
I think this is the first show that we actually have somebody drinking wine on. And I don't mean like
I already
fortified
finished it. I
wine.
finished that in the pregame.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's gone. Oh, no.
Now he's in.
Would you like a seltzer or,
It's gone.
Drink a seltzer, sir.
or a beer?
F seltzer. No, I got beer over here.
What's your
Thank you,
your
though.
angst against seltzer?
I just decided to die on that hill. I never tried it. I never tried it. Never won't touch my lips.
One of the hills I'm done on is I'm never watching Titanic.
I mean, that's
Yep,
not
that's-
a bad hill. to
that's
die
okay.
on.
I wasted my time doing it when I was a kid.
How long is that movie?
A kid, you're only
I was in high
a
school.
little bit.
I was in high school. Yeah.
I was already out of college when I watched that movie.
I was in high school.
I'm not going to say it, but it
You're-
sounds like you're a lot older than I am.
How
But
old
you're
are you?
not. That's what I'm saying.
How old are you?
I turned 48.
All right. So I'm 46. So I'm the
I was in
youngest
high
here.
school when that movie came out.
I'm the youngest till Jamie gets here. I was in high school.
You're 4 years younger than me.
Right.
I was in high school
when
when it came out.
Titanic came out. The
All right,
movie.
let me find out when the Val Bing it.
You bing it shit.
Bing
Wait,
that
don't
shit.
people just use Bing to search for Google?
No, I use Bing. Fuck off. I
One
use
of,
Bing.
one of that's like 7 already.
8.
One of the Marcus's old laptop that he had, the default search was always Bing. And so
You
we
probably
just
still have a Hotmail account, don't you?
No, I had to get rid of it and switch over to Outlook. So they made me change. What do you? Oh God! What do you got in your little bag of mystery treats?
Beer. You hear the ice?
What kind of
Burr.
what kind of beer you got?
what was I looking up? Oh, Titanic.
It's obviously from Atlas.
All right, give me one.
Boom.
1997.
Promote that.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you
Oh
were?
no, I'm sorry.
I wasn't in high school.
2
I was in
years
college.
after I graduated high school.
See, that's why I'm like,
I was in
wait,
college.
were you like a 60-year high school student? Like,
I mean, you look like it.
No. I do look like it, but I got it out of time. No. But I went to see it with my high school girlfriend.
Did you like it?
I don't.
So
it was
It
long.
was fun. It was long. I fell
And-
asleep.
I feel like you
Well,
already
you
know
know,
what
yeah.
happens at the end.
Well, see, that's the thing is, even if you know what happens at the end, you're still. I was still kind of like, no. I mean,
I
it's
think
also
10
like
minutes
the
ago.
other.
Rose
was-
is a cunt. That's what happened.
Yeah, Rose was a cunt. She
Plenty
left.
of
Yeah,
room
I
at the door.
not even seen that movie. I can tell you she sucks.
Plenty of room on that door.
Absolutely. I mean, how many theories have been spoken about, written about how if she had just moved over a little bit,
A scooch.
a scoosh, a
over a
skosh,
skosh, and yeah,
A skosh.
Jack lives.
and he could have gotten
They could have
that
been frolicking all the way to the
stupid
back.
thing, and then both of them could have had the Hope Diamond.
Selfish.
Selfish, fucking hooker.
10 minutes is up now.
No, we got one. We got one more.
We still
Laura
have one
would
more
do some shit-
minute.
Laura would do some shit like that.
Speaking of Laura, call her out.
I
So she's what?
still waiting on you. I can't wait till she watches this.
So I have.
Wait.
You'll appreciate this. I have a picture of Laura that I keep on here at all times.
Oh God,
Yeah, you should.
can't wait.
And it's basically because anytime she's on the show, I show it just because it's so adorable.
She's not gonna answer. that
Here's
phone,
one.
you know that.
Here's one. That's Laura.
Oh,
And then there's this one.
And
And this one's fucking hilarious.
That's it.
This one's
in her
fucking,
sleeping boots.
that's number one right there.
oh, you should take a picture and screenshot it.
How? It's the first
Wait,
woman
leave
I've
it
ever.
up there,
no, that's
leave it
the
up
first
there.
woman I've ever seen with a bowl cut, like half a bowl cut.
Dude, her hair's ridiculous. Total fucking ridiculous.
It's front.
I had a bowl. Oh, I
Come
had a
in.
fat guy.
The door's open.
He doesn't know how to open the door.
It's bowl cut in the front and mullet in the back. Like
Yes.
Now you're gonna have
that's
to
party
get up.
all around.
You're gonna have to get up.
I
That is
know.
party all around.
I mean, the bowl cut looks like shit.
No, it looks great. For her,
At the door. There you
for
go.
her, you don't let the cats out.
All right, Jamie's finally arrived. Now we gotta wait for him to get in, get settled.
So
Other way, other way.
hang out for about 45 minutes, folks. And
You're over there.
You're sitting
Go.
can't sit here.
here.
Seats taken. Seats taken.
I gotta put this shit down on both.
I told you it's going to take 20 minutes.
Oh, good lord. This is what happens when you deal with bartenders that I deal with all the time.
Stay tuned. We'll be right
The
back.
lies I tell about bartenders. It's like herding fucking cats.
Bah,
That's a fucking
Bah.
lamb. It's a lamb, man.
All right, so are we ready live?
sheep.
I just texted you and told you that.
We got bored.
That's what I thought you were like telling me your words.
We got bored.
I thought it was like a speed up.
Dude, I should have gone live like an hour ago.
Can I have a drink in the shop?
Jamie.
No, he doesn't get shit.
Can I explain a moment that I had this week? with you?
Fucking please. Go ahead.
You want a seltzer? Do you want to be?
Jamie, talking to Mike more.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell, fuck it. My motherfucker.
We need to
Let's do
recreate.
this.
So,
77.
shit, man. We really should have had you guys on the opposite side.
Right, but I didn't want to-
That's all good.
Guys, I don't know if you met Tim the Poor. Good buddy of mine, like the guy to death.
Party
Got this
Gandalf.
One of the only motherfuckers in DC has a good beard like I have a beard. But
Facts.
oh shit.
That's going to be that time. It's a Mad Dog
Yes,
night.
you got
bro.
All
Grape.
right, so is that Wild Irish Rose too? Yeah,
Grape
this
over
is
there.
why
Can we-
Blue's not here.
Can we
right
just start with a Mad Dog? Just get one out.
now.
Get it out of the way.
Grape.
You got purple?
Yeah.
Why do you guys keep calling it grape? It's fucking purple.
You're right.
It's purple. That's why I call it purple.
Yeah, probably him.
One of my personal favorite things on earth. Do you guys remember Cisco wine?
I named a dog after Cisco.
So do you
I
guys?
had a dog named
do you guys
Cisco
remember-
because
do
of
you guys
that.
remember the
You
name?
named that dog
you remember
after
the
the
name
thong
of the
song.
fruit punch?
Huh?
You remember the name of the fruit punch?
No.
It was just red.
Yeah.
The fruit punch was just called red.
They got it right. Now, can you send
Cisco
me a
Red.
cup?
Keep it simple.
Hold on.
Keep it
But
simple.
I'm gonna have a very tender moment with you guys.
Are we all
Do it.
getting the purple? Is that what we're
Yeah.
doing?
We can all do the purple.
Yeah,
We can all
Make
do
it
the-
hurt.
Let's
But
start.
I was
off
talking to my
first.
dad. And I was specifically talking about Marcus.
Oh Lord.
Lord Jesus.
And mind you, like again, the whole world thinks me and Marcus hates each other's guts. But notice when I walked in the door, I was like, I don't get to sit next to Marcus. We're generally holding hands every time we're next to each other. But I was saying
Pass it all
that
the way down.
we were talking to my buddy BG, and this is when we were at the studio at K Street.
I really should have gotten the bigger one.
And we did the whole fuck cancer thing. I did my little speech. I ran into the bathroom because I was crying. Marcus was the first one to run in the bathroom and give me a hug.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
My dad goes, well, I'm glad you have that podcast because that means that you have really good friends. And you do it all the time. So what I would like to say is real fast before we act an ass and I don't use my safe word. I love you guys.
We're way past it.
Cheers.
And I appreciate
Dude.
you guys being in my motherfucking life.
Fuck yeah, man.
Also, quick heads
Likewise.
up to Mad Dog 2020. For the shits, for the giggles, and to everything that did not get recorded.
That's all Val's fault. She spoke to
It
Matt.
doesn't even smell like grape. Why couldn't it smell like grape?
It smells
Oh
great.
my god, it tastes so good.
Mm.
God damn, it does still.
Damn it.
Oh, 1992.
Oh,
How I miss you. It tastes
Yeah,
like fucking
man.
Robitussin.
Who is
to every
this?
girl I pulled out on, I probably should have.
So speak
Oh
So,
man.
with the Mad Dog.
This just tastes like the Belmont Plateau in Philly,
That is cathartic.
where you have sex with your side bitch.
skinny dipping
just-
in
like
Middletown.
Mad Dog tastes like. I'm so glad there wasn't a camera. Yes, sir.
Get closer to them, like.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing this again.
I mean, that's
Uh,
in the Middletown.
you know,
Bridge.
that-
Mad Dog tastes like every fuck up I got away with,
Right.
no matter the flavor. Is this like the peach jubilee, the purple?
Yeah.
This tastes like the first time I had to tell Marcus, say, "Hey, don't fight that guy because I want to hit him first."
And then I hit
Like-
you. And I hit you instead.
And you hit me, you bitch.
You grabbed me.
I
I,
told you not to
I
hit
got
the
knocked
guy.
over.
I
So
swung.
I hit the guy.
Why don't
I
you have
swung, and Jamie grabs me, and I ended up punching him.
Yeah.
a- That's valid.
Now, mind you, like he hit me in the
No,
chest,
Marcus.
and I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" Now, mind you, this small-handed bastard,
Child's hand?
sharp-handed, very sharp. But here's the thing: here's the show them knuckles, show them knuckles, show them knuckles. That's a motherfucker right there who's had a fist fight in Jersey.
It's that.
That's a motherfucker right there.
I have
Marcus,
I have
I will
fought people
let
for
you guys know right now. Marcus will tear you out the fucking frame.
And if he doesn't, he's got a secret
And if you
finishing
don't know,
move.
please don't find out.
He's got a secret finishing move too. So be
Hey,
beware.
look. Hey,
So
look.
funny thing is, I accidentally shaved one of my eyebrows off this week, and nobody noticed it.
I would like to discuss this.
Except I had to tell Val about
Put
it.
that on the docket.
No, you can't see it. It's my hair's growing back. But
Your eyebrow came back that back?
Fucking
it's
orangutan.
been like a week or two.
You
And
said
it
So
killed
it's not fully back.
It's
but
been a week.
It's been back. It's back. It's not like it used. It's not as full as the other one, but it's close.
I'm gonna make a real
You
bitch ass
just
statement.
shaved the other one too.
You saw a YouTube video on
remember,
Frederick and
what's
just
that
tried
show? Growing Up Gotti.
Oh, that's a horrible shit.
Remember they were getting their eyebrows done
No.
and all that stuff or whatever. So the girls at Howard would like take me to like the place they got their eyebrows done. They'd be like, I want my eyebrows to look like his,
No shit.
and I would just be like, well, Jesus did this for me. I will say the two prettiest things on earth have long eyelashes and the best eyebrows you've ever seen.
I had a
And
teacher
they
tell
just
me.
exist.
I had a
the
teacher
eyebrows,
tell
but
me-
I got the long eyelash thing.
Yeah.
It's like
You
have
do?
such long eyelashes. I was like,
And wait, you
It's
wear
like
glasses. That's the weird
no,
part.
I
'cause when
don't.
you,
It's just readers.
oh, that's
But
cute.
no, I got
You
the
bastard.
So I had a sixth grade
fucking
teacher tell me I had beautiful eyes and eyelashes.
Ah.
She used to fuck my dad back. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
back
don't know
in high
what a
school.
long
What?
eyelash.
My sixth
In
grade
high school,
teacher-
they fuck.
My sixth grade teacher told me to stop punching people in the face.
Well, yeah.
Big shout out to Mr. Reed.
Gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere.
So hold on real fast with the Mad Dog thing. I want to find like all the Gen Ys and Alphas or whatever they're called, and I want to pull those
Gen Zs.
and pull their
They don't want that smoke.
those Mad Dog videos where it's like I've never had this shit before. I'm gonna try it.
Oh, we don't have to do that.
I want to pull one every time we do have Mad Dog. I want to pull one of those videos.
I learned it from watching you, Dad.
I feel like here's
Because it would be
here's the thing about those videos. As people
and horribly.
as people in a certain age range, when you watch them on TikTok do that, we're like, oh, please don't do that.
So I love when Gen X like
My
with them.
my silly ass niece asked me about Mad Dog. And mind you, she's 19. I was like, look, baby, you about to be sucking dick and fighting fat bitches.
Like you have,
like you have no, and it's gonna get recorded.
it's like
Right. See,
Aaron
that
Clark
was
said-
the thing for us. Nothing
Everybody
was
could see.
recorded.
Nothing
back
got
then.
recorded. There's so
The
much
only
shit I've
thing,
done.
like, my
So many
friends-
times I've been in the backseat of certain cars.
so many times
Because
I'd be
of Mad
arrested.
Dog.
Dude, you know how? Never mind.
You know how many women I've woken up next to with side whiskers because I drunk Mad Dog that
Right.
night?
Who it is?
So many. But
Hey,
there's no
your
evidence.
arm ever trapped?
Now you got to chew your arm off to get out of that.
Check your
Isn't
tongue.
isn't that the fuck you
Like a
were?
fucking wolf. Just chew your arm out of
Like chew my arm off because this shit is stuck.
And it only makes sense when they make breakfast.
I can tell.
Big shout out to Sharice. Love you, baby.
Uh,
But no, like it's one of those things. Like when I watch those videos, I cringe the most. It's like, baby, first thing first, y'all got cameras, y'all record shit. You about to like drink this one time, shit yourself, end up somewhere else,
Right, and
It's
someone's
like-
gonna record it.
and somebody's like, you like Mexico, and they gonna end up in Mexico,
You're gonna end
And
up on
someone's gonna
somebody's
record
Ring
it.
doorbell camera.
right? Or
Doing-
like someone's gonna drop you
Shit.
off somewhere because you named the wrong address.
Where did you even get those stalks of corn? Why are you beating that dude?
Bro, my dad would know when I went out
Right.
drinking because I would go going into the fields when
Mm.
I'd be fucking up shit, and he always look at my bumper because I had like this metal thing on it so I could run into shit. He was like, you did it again.
God
My
damn
best
it.
to keep in
friend
mind, I
in
was
high school.
15 or 16, 17 at that point.
His favorite-
So I-
He's like,
I-
go take the corn stalks
I
off
have,
your
I have
cup.
a question for you
His
guys
favorite
though.
thing to
You
do
guys
is drive down
remember?
the road
You
and
guys
take
remember the
random
first
right through
time?
cornfields.
The first time you touched the evil devil that is.
Yeah, my neighbor had a party. I passed out,
Let me give
pissed
that
on his
some-
bed,
Let me give that some.
fell
bottle
asleep
too.
in his bed.
Well, Lobo's a bottle.
They dragged me home. My mom opened the door. I fell in.
Oh shit! You had a house party moment.
I was like 14, 13, 14.
Yeah.
one of those.
About the first time I did this shit, it's not heroin, guys. It's alcohol. I swear to God. I don't know why I said it like that.
It's only slightly.
The
less
first time I
addictive.
did this shit was
This is-
I was in Ardmore, other side of City Avenue. And like, you know, Ardmore there's a lot of black people out that side. It's Lower Merion, that's
South
actually
side.
things.
It's gonna be a whole.
And
family
like
thing.
this 18-year-old kid was like, yeah, you never had Mad Dog. You ain't never had Mad Dog. I'm like, no,
You
I'm
ain't never
13. Why the
lived.
fuck would I have had Mad Dog yet? And like I remember drinking it, be like, oh, this tastes like purple Kool-Aid. This is the shit.
I'm gonna
And then
love
like
this.
I woke up the
Wah,
next
wah.
day. I woke up the next day and was just like, my mom's gonna be pissed because why am I somewhere I don't know where the fuck I'm at?
or where my
And
pants
I
are.
called my mom and she was just like, where you at? I got the cussing out of my life. And I was like, no, mom, I'm at XYZ cousin's house, other side of the goddamn country. And she was like, no, you're not. Your aunt saw you last. I was like, oh shit.
See, my
And what I'm
parents,
gonna say is I took a beating.
my parents
I
let
got-
me
I got-
sleep it off. They let me
I got
sleep it off.
Tough love.
Sleep it off.
Hey, you know what? Don and Tim were
Tough
very
love.
good at certain particular things.
Yeah, Martin
When it
Allen-
comes to alcohol, what they did the most was they made it boring. So by the time I got to college, it would be like I could split a six pack with my
Right.
dad.
Yeah.
I do not give a fuck about drinking tonight. Meanwhile, the rest of the kids were like, "Oh my god, alcohol!" And I was just like, "Yeah, my dad's a union
So
worker."
it got to the point where I started
Like-
I started DJing high school parties because I wouldn't get drunk. I just DJ'd.
It's over
It was-
at a certain point in
No,
time.
I was high. I was drunk on a
Yeah.
Tuesday. I mean, I didn't need Saturday.
I think the only things that got us excited because we were I'm the Hypnotic and Hennessy generation,
Ooh,
and
ooh.
you guys
were
are
Mad
saying
Dog.
oof. You guys are saying
We
oof.
were Booze Farm,
But I know
Cisco, and
good
Mad
and
Dog.
damn well I've given the both of you guys Hypnotic and Hennessy incredible.
Song,
Hogs.
song.
And matter of
Yeah.
fact, last time I saw you, asshole, I gave you a fucking incredible
Marcus,
hog. And the thing is that, like at Looking Glass Lounge, we have Hypnotic and
camera
we have
away a
Hennessy.
little bit, 'cause
The reason why we have it is because people are always just like, "Why do you have that?" And then 20 minutes later, they immediately ask for an incredible
He's
hog.
not here to speak on it, but you know who was super happy you didn't remember that on his birthday?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He said it to God and everybody. He's
Also, big shout out to Corey.
like, love that dude. But Boo's like, I'm so glad he didn't remember that he loves to just wreck me with Incredible Hulks because that man's 50 years old now. You can,
I know Boo's not here to defend himself, but here's the thing, though.
Go at it.
Every time,
Let's do it.
every time
Let's
you
roast
pop
Boo
into
while he's
Looking
not
Glass,
here.
all in.
oh, I just feel I like to crack a joke when they're in front of me. You know what I mean? Hey, Sheena,
is
fuck
fun.
you. It doesn't matter because
Old Mad Dog was the strongest, the modern.
But
Jamie, you
yeah.
have a screen to look at. Just let you know.
Oh man,
Stay.
I can read things. Oh, hey Brian, I need another tattoo when you coming back, buddy. I love you.
I also need another tattoo.
That is a statement of fact, though. Old Mad Dog is like new weed now.
The thing about Boo is, and the thing I love most about Boo is, I am not opposed to being blamed for things, but also like I don't force anyone to do shit. All I say is I poured the shot. You can tell me no.
Yeah.
If
No,
you tell me no,
bitch, we have.
Exactly.
We have.
Can't tell you no.
Marcus, first thing first, as your friend, you can't tell me no.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not allowed. Val can tell me no.
Did you
can't tell
not
me
read the lease?
Once we did that first show, we signed up to be friends and hold hands all the time. Guess what? You can't tell me no, so you're fucked.
You can't put the genie back in the bottle now.
You
Same
guys
thing
are
with
going to be
Boo.
frolicking
Jack is
together.
Neither you motherfuckers have ever told me no, but you've also asked for it.
Yeah, sure.
So it's never really my fault.
Careful what you wish
That's
for.
fair. That's fair.
Who's
I'll
my
give you
second
that.
oldest friend in this city?
Fucking A.
In DC.
He's what?
He's the second longest friend I've had in the city.
Oh, yeah?
Who's the first?
Nicole Jones.
No
One
shit.
of
Aw,
shit you
Nick
not.
Jones.
Nice.
And for the people out there, for the people out there, Nick Jones was the very, very first guest on the DC as Fuck show, which is now the District of
That's
Misfits show.
crazy.
I didn't know that.
I've been trying to get it back on for like 5 years.
We gotta get this asshole
You
on
should
it.
probably take a shower.
Gotta take a shit.
I mean, you're here.
Also,
Yeah.
can we discuss this real fast?
Bottom of
Because
the
the
barrel.
weather getting warm, and I feel like
It's fake
Frolicking?
It's fake
For
summer.
all of our
No
listeners.
titty
Oh
money.
no, I will
Oh.
frolic.
No
I will
Fake
titty money.
summer. Fake
No
summer.
matter the weather, Val. I
No
will
titty
always
money.
Frolic. But I would like to talk about this because it happened last night. And mind you, it was only 70 degrees. Take a fucking shower before you go outside because god damn it, why are you all
Yes.
funky already?
Funky.
You can smell it over the patrol.
So funky.
Like when the funk hits the fan, god damn it. Like, and also
and it's like hot already
have you guys had to
inside.
deal with
Like,
the hashers?
yes,
Like
yes.
the running group? It's like,
Yes.
bro, like y'all are funky as shit. You come and drink and then leave, and then you smell the bar. You leave the bar smelling like
Yes.
oh dear,
Funk.
funk, like undercarriage,
Wet.
like after sex.
Like a
You know what I
gym
mean?
locker
Like just
Because some of them have had sex. Like
God, I hope they
in
While
the
they're
have- I hope
running?
they
No,
have
I
the
mean
sex.
like
I thought it was a running.
during
How
the
dare
running
you-
thing.
How dare you have sex, go running, and then show up in my place expecting me to serve?
But during the running, like, you're gonna
Yes.
run
I mean,
2
no,
miles,
nothing.
bang in the woods.
If they
and then-
did that, we'd be hashers.
That's the hash.
Did anybody read the? I need to know now.
But
That's
no,
the
it's-
hashers.
it's
You
like-
two can't run with fucking runners.
Some
Oh,
some
look, bro, I've
clubs.
run
I
up
don't
the
do
stairs,
cardio,
so
but I
fuck
might
you.
think about it for that.
I've done cardio.
I have in the past. I don't do it. I don't need to do it anymore. If I do
But
it
yeah,
now,
no,
I get
like,
fucking angry.
We're getting
I've
to that
done
point. So like
cardio.
there's certain things. One, deodorant works. Stop wearing natural deodorant. It only works for 35 minutes. Just get the aluminum. Who fucking cares? Number two,
It's not gonna kill you.
if you know that you funky, sweaty, you've done some nasty shit, why are you coming to the bar and getting in my fucking face?
Run back
And
to your
then
house.
two,
Then
don't be mad
Uber
when I
back
kick
to the
you
bar.
out for being funky.
Ugh.
These are my rules for the summer. So when
I-
I kick you the fuck out for being nasty, funky, sweaty, I don't give a fuck. You come
I approve of
down
these.
up the street, next street, next street. Oh, what the fuck,
please,
funky bitch, wash your ass.
please tell me the conversation
Uh.
when I need you to get out of my bar because you smell terrible.
You know how many times I've done this?
I love.
Have you
love it.
really?
So many
It's-
times. Oh, I have no problems doing this because here's the thing: I'm not the only one that has to smell you. You're making my life hard. I've had
You're making it harder for me to earn money.
Like, yo, you need to go to fuck home because you funky.
You're
You know
making
what
it
I
harder
mean?
for me to earn money.
And like, show up how you want to. Do what you need to do. I don't give a fuck. But
Dance
here's
like
the
nobody's
thing.
watching, but
Why
take a
we all
fucking
gotta
shower.
find out that you just ran, or like you didn't shower the day before, or like you don't wash your legs because the soap goes down. Like I don't have to find
A
out.
lot of runners shave their legs.
No, a lot of men don't
How do
wash
you
their
know?
legs.
A lot of women
I
don't
get-
wash
all
their
right,
legs.
there's
I
the
mean,
topic.
What?
Like, but yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of white women don't wash their legs. 'Cause
Stop.
they're like, oh,
It's a thing.
What do you mean?
And
Stop. You don't know
it
this?
makes-
I did not know. I thought it was just the
Oh.
men.
Oh,
We got
this
a
is
topic.
A thing. This is a huge. I've had
Yep.
this conversation. Mind you, I've only had this conversation with white women. And mind you,
Now I'm gonna
coming
get
at
angry.
white women, but I'm coming at white women. Wash your entire body because
Yeah.
if you think the soap just going down your legs counts as
That's
washing,
not
no,
how it
insane.
works.
it does not. Like, what do your feet
Think
smell
that
like?
way.
A lot of people feel that way, where it's just like, oh, like you wash the top and then it goes down, and that's enough for a wash.
I've lost sleep over this. I'm not fucking kidding.
That's
respectful.
disgusting.
It's it makes me fucking angry.
But like, here's the thing though: like, if you don't wash your
Blech.
legs, like, do you wash your feet? So you just out here funky footed?
That is gross. I can't
Just
go to bed with
fucking
dirty feet.
But they think the runoff
Yeah.
of the soap, they're like, oh, that,
Or like,
oh,
think
That
about like
cleans
this,
it
and-
by just running it off. Like, but what are you doing? Like up here, you're just like,
no, you do it up here, but you just don't.
And you
don't
know that
do it.
ass is swampy after running.
Here's
too.
one for you. Here's one for you. Then,
Would you
like,
eat ass after running?
After a shower.
I'm
You
nasty.
All right. What if? All right. Hold on. What if she's a 5?
If she's fine,
A
yeah.
fuck.
No, 5.
a 5.
A 5. You got to remember
Yeah.
what a 5 is, though. Like, think about like this. Like, people are like, oh, she's a 2, but like a 2 is like a quadriplegic.
What the fuck is one? What the fuck is
Fuck
one?
is a
thing?
we
1.
didn't do.
Like,
No, we didn't
a-
do
a
safe
1
words.
is
What I
like-
did?
A 1
Did
is
I-
like
did I?
like blind,
Wine.
crazy. But like, you really got to think about like the lane.
You just put blind under a fucking pair of
Blind, crippled,
Wine.
crazy.
blind, crippled, and crazy. That's
Helen Keller.
yes,
God
yes,
damn.
yes, yes.
Wine.
Matter of fact, you guys want to know what Helen Keller sees in the morning?
I hate you.
You're
Jim.
welcome.
We're going to hell and Jamie's
Don't
driving the
ever
bus.
hate me. But no, like you like think about it like
4 of us are going to use the HOV
when,
lane.
when it comes to being a human being, certain things have to be done. That's disgusting. And like one
So
of my
5, you would've looked
one of my biggest things, and mind you, I'm a foot guy. I know that shit, but it's past this point.
But do you wash the people's feet first before you?
Like I said,
The
I'm
Lord's
nasty.
Day, but
But no, like there's certain things I do pay attention to, like working at Wonderland and looking down and be like, you are dancing upstairs with your like no shoes on.
That's so funny. That is
Just
so
no shoes.
You're
I don't care what bar you're in.
No
Put your
shoes.
fucking
No
shoes on.
shoes.
no shoes
No
in
shoes.
Washington.
No
That's how you
shoes.
get
Fucking disgusting.
tetanus.
Now my
You're
thing
going
is
to
like
get
this.
the
My thing is like
tetanus.
this. It's a busy ass bar. Everybody's dancing. I get it. Your feet fucking hurt. You're an idiot who wore heels at a dive bar.
Right?
But also
We all make mistakes.
broken glass.
Right?
Broken glass everywhere.
I've had glass go through my
But
foot.
like everything that we have spilled in the last couple of weeks, and mind you, like we can
A
bleach
whole
this
bucket of
floor,
herpes.
but
all
then,
over the floor.
like
It's Wonderland.
somebody called me
Not
out one
far
time
from
was
the
like, oh,
street.
don't be mean. But you got to remember, Wonderland is like the original gay bar in the United
it?
States.
Really?
So it was originally Knob Hill, and it was a gay bar since 1930.
Knob Hill's a fucking phenomenal
Phenomenal
name.
name for a gay bar.
Fuck yeah.
But Knob Hill was like opened up in the 30s. There's a historical sign outside of Wonderland of what it was. So like you've got
Nobody
you've
in
got
that neighborhood's ever
1930s
read.
semen till like 2004, and then 2004, whatever the fuck we've been doing ever since. And you want to dance on this floor? There's not enough bleach in this world for you to feel like this.
There is
okay.
no 5. There is no 5-second rule.
But also, like you want to go home
It's
drunk.
1.5.
You want to go home drunk and then get in your bed and you've been like walking on the concrete and washing the AC and just get in your bed and not wash.
That's foul.
So when I would
That's how
tell
the next
people like,
pandemic's
"Hey,
gonna
put your
start.
fucking shoes back
That's
on,"
how
they
the
be
next
like,
pandemic's
"Oh,
gonna
my
start.
feet hurt." I don't give a fuck how your feet hurt. I'm trying to do someone else a favor because like you don't. There's not enough tetanus shots.
I'll
in this
amputate.
world.
You'll be walking around
And
little
you
stumps.
really have to like sit around and really think about like what you're fucking doing. Like, where's American at? Like towards Sibley. What's that area called?
Wisconsin.
Uh,
I'm more of a Bellini girl.
There.
I do like a Bellini.
Oh, Bellini's the shit. Bellini's the shit. But my issue with brunches is like, you're about to come in here and get on someone's nerves. And
Right.
breakfast food gets cold so fast.
So fast.
So like if you order pancakes, eggs, like standard issue brunch, like your standard issue IHOP shit, right? If it doesn't come out in like the next 15 seconds, it's cold.
If it sits in a window for 2 minutes,
And if it shows up cold, now you're gonna bitch at somebody who was probably out last night or worked the
I
night before.
don't want to hear your shit.
Got
wanna
5
be there.
hours of sleep and they're here.
5 must be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
5.
five
That's,
is nice.
that's what I get on a normal.
It must be.
Oh God, praise God for cocaine. But you gotta deal with that. It's just like
Speaking of cooking,
like, nobody wants to be there.
nobody
the
wants
staff,
to fucking be there. But people
management,
show up in
customers.
droves to come get on a server's nerves
Always
who
nice.
probably works for the government and has one shift a week
Right.
to call themselves
It's like,
industry.
I'm just trying to
to
pay
come
my
work
student
brunch,
loans.
and they're just trying to pay their student loans. They're just doing something to offset the fact they have a 1-bedroom for $3,000, and they show up to
the hot
brunch,
water heaters right
and
in the
then
living
now
room.
you want to act an ass because your egg showed up 15 seconds too late, or here's my personal favorite: there's 27 of you motherfuckers.
oh my god,
And order number 27 is the one that got fucked up,
It's a
and now you
bachelor
want to
party.
act like a
It's
bitch.
bachelorette party.
yo! Anytime I get a group of men,
I didn't order waffles.
anytime I get a group of men over 4, and
Oh,
and,
man,
and,
look.
and they're gay,
Look.
I have the go to. I send them from Rehoboth.
Uh,
And then I just start a whole nother conversation about especially if they're older queens. I know
am-
a lot of
And
the
that's
older
why he
bars.
doesn't have an OnlyFans. He's
Marcus,
making
I will let you know
money
right
hand
now.
over
I
fist.
am so gay for pay.
Oh,
I'm flirting.
all
with-
are.
I'm
20
flirting.
bucks.
oh,
with
God,
everybody.
yeah.
bucks.
Fuck yeah.
I've had younger. I've trained younger bartenders and servers, and they're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that." I'm like, "Bro, look, cuz
Listen.
if you want that tip, honey girl, sweetie child, baby girl, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
I will say
Yeah.
shit that is outlandish." This one guy was like, "Oh, give me a pound," and I was like, "I won't let you won't pound me, because I won't let you pound you." And he was like, "What?" And we giggled, walked away. Motherfucker left me a $200 tip.
We
Dog,
giggled.
cuz look,
See,
I'll
that's,
giggle for $200.
I will giggle. I will giggle.
would you lick that
I'm
ass
not,
for $200?
like, I'm not saying I'm gonna blow the guy, but goddamn it, I'll
Well,
make
would
him
you
feel-
lick his ass for $200?
Not if he just
No,
ran a
200
fucking
not too much.
marathon.
$200.
What would it take?
So here's
He's
the
gotta
thing
take a shower.
about being like, if you're gonna do something gay, like everybody has a price. We all do.
Absolutely.
Like,
I love when people
like,
say I wouldn't suck dick for $1 million. I'm sucking dick.
I've played this game at
Fuck that shit.
Looking Glass, especially when guys feel like they're ultra men or like what they call like alpha males.
Ooh,
I'm like, all right, cool. 300K, you ain't sucking a dick.
Okay, Chad.
300 million, you ain't sucking a dick.
I'm
And
sucking-
they're like,
I'm
well,
sucking two dicks.
I'm like, yeah, I'll see you'll suck a dick. Look, I've never had the chance to suck a dick. Don't hear it's a good time, but I also haven't heard it's a bad time.
Give me $1 million.
300K, I can kill everyone who knows that I sucked a dick.
I would do it on. I would do it live on YouTube. I would do it live on
$300 million.
YouTube. I'd do
$300
it
million.
live on YouTube.
$300 million. I'm calling bitches for tips.
I like where
Matter
your
of fact,
head's
I'm not calling a woman at all. I'm gonna call every gay man I know. Like, hey,
What are you doing this
I'm trying
Saturday?
to jiggle the balls and swallow the gravy, bro. I'm trying to make this happen. I can be on Oprah the next week.
Smile.
I can be on Oprah the next week and being like, hey, look, I got 300 mil.
at.
I sucked a dick for 5
You got a dick. You got a dick. You got a dick.
I'm just saying, like, I'm in there like,
Oh, now there's two
Every
guys.
time of my fucking life, I'm giggling. It's gonna be a good
How
time.
many people are
And
at
in
this
like
party?
20 years, when somebody's like, well, you have $300 million because you sucked the dick. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
You know how many people out
Say
here have
something.
sucked a Walmart assistant manager's
nothing.
dick in the fucking parking lot for free?
I know like 2 people.
And the fuck I look like being like no for 300 million.
Not even a
Please kiss
promotion.
my ass.
Which I might do it
Uh,
for 1,000.
Mom, if you're watching, I
Wow,
still haven't
Marcus.
done it yet.
Pay my- pay my
but
rent.
also I haven't been offered.
But our day's coming.
I
It's
might
coming.
suck dick for rent being paid for as long as I want it.
Look, God, look,
Once a month,
Come on
get-
now.
get-
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Free rent. It's free rent.
Come on now.
You
Look,
just want to be the
I've
OnlyFans
definitely-
manager. That's what you
I've
wanna
definitely
do.
like had sex
Marcus
with
just
someone
wants
and
to
looked
suck
at
a
him
dick.
like, I can't believe you're
No,
doing
I want
this.
my rent paid. I would love to have my rent paid.
Oh my god. Or like just being a sugar mama. Oh my god. it's
Yeah, I'll be a sugar baby.
like I just found out about like women flying out to where's the like Qatar or what's the other place?
Oh, Cotter.
And
Saudi
then
Arabia?
like people,
Dubai.
UAE.
Dubai.
Dubai.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot Dubai. I apologize.
How'd you forget? That's the baby
During
boy.
Ramadan too.
Rude.
Found out that like
Dare
women are getting flown out to get like shit on for like 15 seconds and getting like 100K.
You would get shit on.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you can shit on my chest. You can fart in my dinner. 100K?
That one put. I don't know if I can do
15
that.
Second one.
I don't know if I can do the shit.
No,
Look,
no.
think about 100K. I'm not saying I gotta
get
eat
it.
it,
I get
but
it,
look,
I get
look. Tim,
What if he had
Tim,
corn?
Tim,
What if he had a
Tim,
lotte?
Tim, say tomorrow on your Instagram, someone's like, "Yo, 100K in your cash right now. Fly you out to Dubai." They just want to shit on your chest.
I would have to think about
I
it.
wouldn't see it for 3 weeks because I don't use my fucking Instagram.
I'm just saying, look, it only takes.
Oh,
it
for
only
fuck's
takes,
sake! They called your phone.
It only takes 12 seconds to get a passport.
I'd be like, hey,
It only takes 12 seconds to get a passport. If
That's
somebody texts me today and was like, tomorrow I will fly you out to Dubai, I'll give you 100K to shit in your chest, cuz I will shave this bitch down.
I'd have to do that too.
I will tell my friends. I will tell my family. I'm like, look, this billionaire. I'm like, yo, I let him do it twice too.
We're rich.
Twice.
Twice. 15 seconds worth of work.
You gotta
Shit on your
upsell.
chest.
The
Upsell,
shower's
upsell,
the
upsell.
worst.
You've done.
What if he makes you
worse.
walk around
You've
all
done
day?
worse. You've done worse for $20.
What if he makes you walk around all day, not
It's a-
shower,
it's-
and then going for a run like the runners?
It's 100K.
For how much?
100K.
100K.
I don't do
I'm a-
cardio. I'm not going to
I'm-
run
I'm-
anywhere.
I'm-
We have to run?
No,
It's
what they
gonna
make
be
you
like.
run.
How
I
about
don't
this?
wanna run.
It's going to be a lot of like walking in between runnings.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can still shit on my chest. I don't give a
I'll
fuck.
walk.
Yeah.
I'm not
No.
running anywhere.
Also,
I don't
free
do
trip
that
to Dubai.
But you're gonna have shit on you the whole
It
trip.
looks like a beautiful
Yeah, I'm
place.
cool with that. I
On
ain't
the
gonna lie.
whole trip,
I'm not
though.
looking
I
at
thought it
like
just
I'm
like
just
It might
saying.
be like
Like,
a
one
shit on
time,
your
15 seconds.
chest,
All right,
and
cool.
then you wash
But
it
what
off.
if he has corn? He ate corn.
It could be a status symbol.
I
in
mean,
Dubai.
look, nigga, I look in the toilet after I wipe my ass every time. I've seen corn and taking shit.
It could be a status symbol in Dubai.
Hey,
Like,
look. it
oh
could be a
shit,
status
that
thing. It could be a
guy's coming
status
up.
thing.
He's coming up, right? Look at
Also, Jamie's
Oh.
views, not the views of everyone else's.
Nope. See, nope.
All I'm saying is that I'm a sellout
I can't
because
do
not
it.
for nothing, anyone who's eating ramen noodles after the age of 30 will let you know.
Bitch, please.
A whole lot of money will let you
love
be
ramen
like,
noodles.
fuck it. I can be on Disney tomorrow and I will never cuss a day in my life.
Hold on, what's ramen noodle got to do with anything?
I don't know, but I like ramen noodles.
When was the
like
last time you had ramen noodles?
Last week.
Today.
2 or 3 weeks ago.
2 or 3
Okay.
weeks ago, and you did it on purpose?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
You were
love.
just
I
like,
fucking
all right,
love
cool.
ramen.
Are you mean like
Yeah,
top ramen?
yeah,
Or
like top ramen. Oodles and noodles, oodles and noodles, oodles and
Oh,
noodles.
no,
Oodles and
How
noodles.
about Hyatt? Yeah.
But yeah, I would.
Ah,
No, she gets Hyatt. I eat.
Not
But here's
Hyatt,
the
I
thing.
get
Here's the thing, though. The
Costco.
question I'm asking you is out of necessity, not because you wanted it.
No,
Out of
wanted it.
necessity.
Yeah, that's fair.
We've got
Out of
an auto
necessity.
ship.
Out of necessity.
That's fair. I would
will
take.
give you an argument of like, all right, cool, I'll do some weird shit. There's a video running around on TikTok right now with this girl, her little brother's on there, and he's upset because she's a OnlyFans girl. And he's like, do you understand what you've done to me? And she was like, shut up, bitch. You're going to Harvard next year, and I paid for all 4 years. I'll tell you right
Did he
now.
shut the fuck up?
If my sister was getting torn out the frame by 5 motherfuckers on goddamn OnlyFans, and I can go to Harvard for free, fully paid for,
Is that where that
keep
couch
going
came
nuts.
From? Is that where that couch came from?
The OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
What?
That one. The one
We started OnlyFans, but we didn't get the ranch lube yet.
I've been, everybody keeps calling it the Catholic.
There's like the older I get, the more I'm like, I don't just do what you gotta do for this money. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta
Out
do.
there
You know,
on the
if
street.
you cool with it, you cool with it. Marcus used to live good with her.
I said
Used
that like
to
20
work
minutes
in
ago.
Rehoboth.
You're right.
Like it's kind of like, all right, bro, whatever the fuck. Like, what you gonna do next? What you gonna do next? Or don't get your rent paid.
Marcus.
I'm
Well,
not
get
saying be
evicted
out here
or-
sucking dick for no goddamn reason. Or like an eviction notice just means moving in with a friend or get a roommate. But
You could be.
if
in
you
the
cool with
penthouse.
sucking dick, bro, suck dick. Fuck it.
You can get the 2-bedroom.
20 is 20.
20 is 20.
Just put that up.
Miss B Nasty has, I'm trying to remember. I think her OnlyFans rate is like $8, but she has 1 million subscribers, which means 1 million people pay $8 a month
That means
to watch her do
$8 million.
whatever the fuck she wants to a month.
That's a fuck.
Cause
That's
there's this I was
Fuck
there's
you
a,
money.
there's a Esquire article
That is
that I
fuck
read
you
a couple years ago, and this one guy who's bad at playing the guitar. He plays the guitar in his underwear, and he had like 100,000 subscribers for like $10.
Who is this?
still not.
That could be my daughter. I'll be like, congratulations. I hope you get us $8 a month. I'm sorry, $8 million, $8 million a month. Like it's what you gonna do?
$80.
Once you start
$80 a month.
once you start paying for shit, family members start shutting the fuck up.
Yeah, so
Your family can be Christian as shit. Ja Rule is a goddamn Jehovah's Witness. But when that 3 years when Ja Rule was on, I guarantee them Jehovah's
Ja
Witnesses
Rule is-
didn't give a fuck.
Really? He's a Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness.
Does he show up at people's doors and be like, "Hey,
You know what he probably did? He
I'd like
probably
to
did.
speak to you.
Focus on our Lord and Savior.
Do you know he's playing at a Nats Park this summer?
Is it Jehovah's Witness?
is it
Maybe.
Firefest 2?"
Firefest.
they,
Fuck.
they are having another Firefest.
I can't wait. What the first one?
No, they are. They're actually legit.
Gotta
Having,
hope
and
so.
The first one was great to watch.
Oh,
Yeah,
Uh,
I can't wait for the second one.
That documentary was great.
which
Yes.
one? There's
There's
fucking
several of
20.
them.
Oh, the
end was
Hulu
yes.
one. The
Oh,
Hulu one is the one I watched.
That one was good. I watched that and whatever the other one was at the time.
Did that all come out during the COVID times?
No.
That was
It came out right when we got back to work.
Okay.
The documentary I most recently watched was about the Mormon chick who was making like I think she got up to like $200K a month, but like
Doing
she ended up getting like
OnlyFans?
30 years in prison.
Why?
Oh wait.
Doing what?
So it like where's
I
my
thought you-
phone?
I
Where's
thought
my
you
phone?
found
Oh no,
OnlyFans
we're not talking about
only-
sucking dick no more. God damn,
Oh.
I'm trying to get away from this shit.
We were nice
Um,
segue. Big jump there.
no, so I watched this documentary. Her name was like Lisa something, and I almost said Lisa Frank, but I know that's not the person. But she had a YouTube page, and mind you, this is only like 2022, and she got up to making like 200K a month, and then it just went awry. Like she was like torturing the kids.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're talking
She got 30 years in prison for this shit, and
Wait, hold on.
like
Start
at
again.
the
What was
height
she
of
doing?
this, she was just a mom. She was just a Mormon
But,
mom.
like,
about. She locked the
Wayfair?
kids up. She didn't feed them and shit.
Oh no. So it wasn't that part, but like, yeah, she did get torturous towards the kids. So she ended up
Wayfair?
no. But like,
But
she
But she
ended
was,
up.
They're
she
just
was
beating them.
recording
They're-
it.
they're
Or
No, she was
what?
recording her entire life, and mind you, she's recording them for like a certain set of years. But like, here's the thing: if my mom was making 200K a month by recording us, cool. But like, you understand at certain points where like she was talking about her daughter's like first period, like just getting those points. Like the kids started getting sick of it, and like
Shocker.
she ended up like not torturing, but like she took the kids like bed away, and then like lost a couple
If
of
the
people.
kids could kill, could you kill for that?
Oh,
Like when they get away from, could they kill for and not get any time?
it, like the
That
chick
was-
she's working with had like somebody in a vault. Like there's this whole thing. I'm not gonna.
Oh
give
yeah,
it
because
away.
the redhead got out, ran to the neighbor's house.
Yeah, but like it turns this whole thing of like,
Ohio.
Yeah,
no,
I think
it wasn't Ohio. It wasn't Ohio. Guess where it was? She's Mormon. It's Utah.
It's Utah.
Utah.
I forgot the Mormon.
But it's like
forgot the
this-
Mormon part.
it's
Sorry.
this goofy ass white family and all the silly shit happens. When you
Shocker.
watch it though, as normal human beings or people from the East Coast, it's just like, one, your husband's a bitch for letting you get this far in.
See something.
Because eventually
safe-
you got to
see
be like,
something safe.
no wife, what the fuck is wrong with you? But two, like you can
He's
see
looking
like
at money.
you can see like the kids being like tired of it.
You
Right.
think?
And
I mean,
like,
they're telling about your first period and shit.
right, like you get to a point where it's like,
But
all right, you have
it's-
to start like dialing back, but she couldn't dial
She
back.
couldn't,
She was
she didn't.
enjoying being white mom of the year.
But then
every
she
Never
stopped
leave the
showing-
table when you're on a heater.
She got caught because she stopped showing the kids, and people started wondering what the fuck happened.
Well, yeah, she was also like fucking the other crazy bitch who didn't like men.
All this shit was on
All this stuff was going on, and mind you, this is like 2022, which is weird because
on the internet.
nowadays when we watch documentaries, it's like, oh, this was like 85, 92. The Waco
Yeah.
firefight, that was like
Yeah,
what that was
I
like
watched that
95, right?
on the
So,
news.
So like
Yeah.
most of the documentaries we watch, so when we get ones that are like 2002, it's like, oh shit, that was so recent. But when you get like 2023, it's like, oh shit, that happened.
How about that girl who disappeared? That Eminem put her in the song in
Right.
that documentary.
Right.
That
Wait.
bitch crazy.
That bitch is fucking
That
crazy.
bitch crazy.
Uh,
What?
Who?
Shout out to black people. Remember that black chick who disappeared for a while? Then she showed back up unkidnapped.
Oh yeah, that lady.
That silly shit, like that dumb shit right there. Or
Something
like,
very similar happened in an apartment building I lived in. The one with the sniper.
I mean, that's what happens with cocaine.
Oh, speaking of cocaine, let me play this.
Play away. God, I've got big ass eyeballs. I'm in this screen.
But
Let
they're
me back
gorgeous.
up. Aren't
The
they?
mixer's
Look at
connected.
them things.
Look at them things.
Fuck at that.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You know, my favorite type of weed was
Fucker. Cocaine.
cocaine.
Theo,
All right, it's,
he's
sorry.
clean now. He's
That's good.
You know, my favorite type of weed was cocaine.
Okay. Is that the guy who was on not TRL but
He was also a real.
no, it was Real World.
He
He
was
was
on
on
Real
Real World, right?
on the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah, his backstory.
That guy?
Theo Vaughn. His backstory is fucking wild.
Which one was he on?
The very
I think it
early
was-
season.
No, it was
Yeah,
later,
early
later
season?
season. He's young. You got to remember, he's younger than us. I
Oh.
think he's like Paris or like New York #4, something like that.
Probably
Bing that shit, Marcus.
Go to Bing, Google
What's
YouTube.
his name?
Go to Bing, Bing YouTube.
Theo who? What?
Bing
Theo
Google
Vaughn, something
Yeah,
like that.
Theo Vaughn.
VON. From Louisiana.
Yeah,
He's 45 years old.
Damn, he's not.
Look,
younger than me.
which means he was on the Real World like what? The last season, what?
Maybe
15 years ago.
Did they stop?
I think the
They
last
stopped-
one.
way
Yeah, no,
after
Real
Puck.
World hasn't been on for a long time.
No.
way after Puck.
He would have to be.
Puck's season 2,
I know. That's what I said.
which
way
is
after.
I was
fuck.
hoping
That's
this-
30 fucking years
I
ago.
know.
right. That's what
All
I'm
that-
saying. It's not 25 years. He would
Shit.
he'd be on
like Netflix or Hulu did some shit about
microphone,
like,
son.
remember the 80s, remember the 90s. I watched all those documentaries. I was like, God,
I remember.
fuck
all
him.
that.
So apparently he was
It
on
hurts.
Road Rules,
That-
not
oh, that's
Oh,
not
that's
Real
what it was.
World.
Road Rules.
Same
Oh,
thing.
well, same thing. Shit.
No,
Just one's on the
they're
road.
different.
Sarah Jason.
Jamie.
Do you know what my favorite part of those Real World road rules were? It's like when that.
That's
white-
like a.
Sorry, my favorite part of
It's
Real-
difficult.
Alliteration.
Real World road rules.
It's hard
God
to
damn, that
say.
is
Wild Irish Rose. My favorite
That's why
part
it's
was
tough.
like it was always a white guy or a white chick who would end up saying the N word
Because that's the way she grew up.
and getting cussed out or like kicked off. And she's like, I don't know what I did. I was just upset. Everybody be like, all right, bitch.
So season 1.
You don't
All
remember what
right,
happened?
bitch. Like you remember the gay guy who later on turned out being gay, but he like smacked the chick in the face in the car.
Yeah, I
Yes.
forget who it was though.
And the girl in the car went to Georgetown, and she was the one with
Yeah.
Lyme's
Wait,
disease.
she was like, it's okay, just admit being gay. And he like stopped the car and popped her in the mouth.
That's
I remember watching
I
that and being
remember that
like,
one.
hey, bro,
You asked for it.
you just gay. I go home.
all right.
Now she ain't got no business put you out there, but hey, bro,
now you got a Mad Dog on.
we got that Wild Irish Rose though.
Want some more
That's Wild
purple?
Irish Rose.
We got
Wild
more
Irish
purple.
Rose. That-
Poured
I
me
just-
one.
Yeah, you have more.
well, it's the here's that purple.
Do
Purple's
I
right here.
have?
You already pulled me.
Oh, you're.
You want some more?
He's
No.
cheersing.
Do you want to mix?
Oh.
Cheers.
Do not
No,
mix.
you do not
Jesus
mix that
Christ.
shit. That's how you have fucking weird science.
Oh shit!
They pour
shit.
Mad Dog on that shit. That's how they get
God,
weird
don't even
science.
have a
fucking
PC
science.
If you mix the orange jubilee with this,
We're not
banana
mixing
bread,
anything,
It's
no.
delightful.
It turns into pregnancy,
Somebody's getting
Um,
knocked up,
That's
and
not bad.
I'm not bearing children tonight.
man.
I'm not conceiving anything.
To birth control.
Yay!
Whee!
Yeah, to pulling out and thinking it works.
Superpower.
My son's 9, by the way. Anyways,
And he is a wonderful child.
I'm talking big shit. I did it on purpose. I promise. Big shout out to the Seahawks for winning the NFC Championship.
that year. There's Seahawks.
Oh, how
Why
much?
you
No, no,
shoot-
no. I know what I know when I did it. I know
Who's
when I did it. I
celebrating
know when I
fucks
did
for
it.
that?
So Dawn's a Seahawks fan.
Uh,
That's the night that it happened.
all right.
that fucking run by fucking.
Oh, Russell Wilson, you did such a good.
Who is a Giant now?
How do you feel about that?
Yeah. About
Russell Wilson.
Danger Russ.
It was the best option we had.
Was it?
There's also
it
a
was
draft pick.
You weren't forced.
Well, no,
to
no,
do it.
we're still going to draft a fucking quarterback.
I hope so. Shit.
It's a rebuilding decade.
We've been, decades. It's been a rebuilding decade. He's not fucking wrong.
Isn't he old? Russell Wilson.
Ish.
I mean, he's on the other side of 25 in the
Yeah.
NFL years. That means
NFL,
he's 80.
that's like the other. That's where I'm at in life right now. The other side of 40, backside of 40. Yeah, just like Russell Wilson after 25.
But I mean, I didn't want them to wait for fucking Aaron Rodgers. We also got Jameis Winston, which
I thought you guys were going to get Cam Ward, the guy from the U.
well, we fucked up and won a game that we didn't need to win.
Yeah.
That's right.
We decided to put a quarterback in who kind of can play, and he won the game for us. And then we got knocked out of first pick, and then we went to third pick. So now we're going to either get Travis Hunter or
Damn, why'd you win?
I went to
Fedor Sanders?
I went to Looking Glass for 12 seconds tonight, and this guy showed up in a Redskin shirt, which meant I had to talk shit immediately.
I mean, no, you didn't.
Like, no, look, I was an Eagles fan.
He was
Sorry.
asking for it. He
Like,
dressed like he
yeah, you
wanted it.
showed up around me wearing something else that wasn't Eagles. I'm gonna talk a little bit of shit.
He was dressed like he wanted it.
And like he said something to me,
What?
and I was like, he was like, yeah, we got more rings than you. And I was like, well, the Cowboys have more rings than you.
Give
Gonna
him
bring
a
that
penalty
bullshit
shot.
up?
Give him a
What
penalty
did I do?
shot.
What'd you do?
He said the guy walked in a Redskins shirt. I was like, well, he dressed like he wanted it. That's why Jamie went after him.
Give him a shot.
Just saying. I'll
But
take
I
a shot with
mean-
him. I'll take a shot with
That's
him.
a shot
Shits, giggles, and
Here,
What did I
form
do?
yourselves and mix it with the red match.
Where's that conversation usually laid in?
let's act like suppose. Here you go.
Just don't put your lips on it.
There it is. There
Whatever.
I
It's
mean,
done
if it's
already.
kill it.
It's like a hamster. Yeah. It's
It's like
alcohol.
a hamster. You
Yeah.
fucking moron.
We're all friends.
DUI wise, I did not drive tonight.
Woo!
Sponsored by.
But no, he made the best mistake in the entire world. He was like, "Yeah, we have more rings than you," and he was like, "Y'all can't stop talking. Y'all can stop talking shit." And I was like, "Doesn't Washington mean like Washington Dallas Cowboys?" He was like, "What?" I was like, "Well, don't the Cowboys have more rings than you? Would you have that conversation with them?" He was like, well, "You're an Eagles fan," and I was like, "I'll still fuck you up." We them boys.
I mean,
We got four.
In that glorious moment, I watched his butthole pucker up, and I was
Were
like,
you in a bathhouse?
I was like
How did-
55.
Did you lick it?
No bathhouse. But in that moment, like I watched it pucker up, and I was just like, yeah, bust that ass, bitch. And I whispered it to him too. And in old black guy fashion, and mind you, for you kids at home who have never met an old black guy and won the argument, they go,
It's a thing of beauty.
and it's a piece of glory that you cannot beat. It's like letting old black guys know they drink like young white women.
Because
no one
very
likes Fireball like a 22-year-old white woman and a 65-year-old black guy.
Yes.
My business partner, who's not here, Bill, when we owned Ocean City, a restaurant in Ocean City, we did Fireball a lot. But I started like pulling away from it at that when we
Bill
had that
still
restaurant.
does it. He named his dog after him.
He still fucking
named his
does it.
dog
He tries to give that shit to me. I'm like, Bill, this shit is fucking gross.
I'm sorry.
I lied. His dog's name was Whiskey.
Shit.
I mean, it's still funny.
Oh my god.
Like Grand Marnier almost gave me diabetes when I started working. in the
Oh.
service center.
So when I first started bartending, Grand Marnier was the thing, and then we like shifted towards Jameson.
Exactly.
Or,
I think we talked about this.
Powers, depending on
When
where you were at.
Jameson,
I did
Or Philly,
Tawaka.
depending on what Irish guy.
Tawaka was in my scale.
Ooh,
I
but I
feel like
no, wait,
Tawaka was
I
like
feel
my
like that's
college
just
year.
us though.
No, it was Rehoboth
Wasn't
Beach
me.
was fucking loaded.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it was just us, like
No,
Philly,
no.
Rehoboth, like
We had-
South Jersey.
We had
Because
Tawaka
every
in
time I've
Baltimore.
mentioned it, like no one, everyone
like
else,
my
is
early
like,
20s was Grand Marnier or Tawaka. You got one or the other.
we never drank.
right. But
I remember,
Never
like,
did.
I
every time I
distinctly
mentioned
remember
like
that
here,
the
people are like, "What are you talking about?"
for like
Yeah.
a short period of time in Baltimore, DC area before
Say
you
Baltimore again?
Baltimore.
Balmer.
Oh no! Say
Don't
it like your
start-
mom.
we ain't gonna
Say it
start
like your
that.
mom.
Hey,
Say it like your mom, because that's what you just did.
My mom. No,
Say
my
it-
mom would say Baltimore.
That's how you did it.
Oh, come
You like Baltimore, and I was like,
Yeah, like-
"Ooh."
We ain't
Baltimore.
gonna start this
All right,
shit.
let's
honey.
go.
You want to start doing Balmer? We're gonna do
Baltimore.
Balmer.
You would
It's
talk
up to you.
Baltimore. Yeah.
I can do this.
What
I can
are
do
you
this
doing
podcast
tonight?
either way. Either way you want to do it, we can do it.
You gonna do the podcast?
We'll do the podcast.
All
Do
right.
a podcast.
It's just fun. It's gonna be annoying as shit, but we gonna do the podcast.
We could do it. Let's do it. Anyway,
Better
for
than
like a
John
hot
Doug.
second,
Uh,
it was like there. It was before your time up here, down here. I guess. There was a short period of time where people did Tawaka a lot.
Yeah.
Like
oh,
a lot,
Just every time I mentioned,
and then
last
it like
couple of
it
days,
like
Gotta be.
fizzled out real quick.
So when I
oh shit!
Wonder
when
why.
when I first moved here back in
it's horrible.
I got one that's gonna
Hold
piss
on.
Marcus off.
hold on,
Though,
let
real
me
fast.
get this.
Rock and Rye.
When I first moved here, hold on.
Yeah.
I was asking for a Grand Marnier, and nobody had it. Wasn't here yet. Like my friend
That's a
Erin.
lie. That's
No,
a lie.
she's a bartender, and she's like
mean?
nobody does.
It wasn't here yet. It's been here since the 80s.
Maybe at the bottom line.
No, it like all the bars.
Actually, that
in,
actually
like,
does make sense because
I mean,
the runner got busted for the big Grand Marnier heist. So they
It's
stole like
like-
20,000
Wait,
cases.
pause.
in the
Did we?
90s.
There was
Rusty
a Grand
Rudder
Marnier heist.
I don't know. In the 90s, DC was the biggest market for Grand Marnier, and it wasn't because they were
It was the
selling
Mid Atlantic because it in Rehoboth. and that.
DC,
Probably because of Hassan.
it's because everybody would drink it. It's like
Because of
here,
Hassan Ali.
bartenders would all drink it. That's
No,
what they drank.
she's not wrong. Like this, the Mid Atlantic was the largest seller versus the whole world.
It almost gave me fucking diabetes. I can't drink it today.
I can't even.
I got to
smell
be
it.
in the mood.
Unless it's in a margarita.
Wait,
I
so
can't
for
drink it.
everybody who was in high school during like the late '90s, big Locks fans, Orange Jubilee.
The Orange Jubilee.
There's no tea in Baltimore.
No, it's Balmer.
Yeah, they need to take the
Baltimore.
P out of pterodactyl too.
The tea is soon enough.
So there's a street called
Paradise.
Chapatulas in New Orleans.
I'm listening.
There's a street called Chapatulas in New Orleans.
Mhm.
It's spelled TCH.
Huh?
That's
You know,
Chapatulas.
Creole for you, baby.
these are only
People,
problems I have when I'm like high. When I be like, why is that letter there? Like I said, the P in pterodactyl, and like,
Right.
why the fuck is like PH make the letter F?
The
right?
sound.
There's a whole YouTube reel.
Sorry, not the sound. Sorry.
Yeah.
Val, say it again because I'm gonna.
Why does the PH
all
make
those
the F
dumbass
sound?
things? But I'm gonna
Why does
ask
the
you guys.
GH
I'm
mean-
gonna ask you guys a question because I realized this because the last time I took an edible. What is your dumbest high thought?
Well, see, I don't get high that often, so
That's what makes it even better.
I'm trying to think. What was the last time I got high? First of all, I tore down my whole shelf by accident,
Oh, shit.
and I didn't remember, and I thought the cats did it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So when I get high, I always think about who's the first person to milk a cow, or who's the first person to look at an orange and be like, "I'll eat that."
Not bad.
I
Everything.
don't know why that's the first thing that pops in my mind, but it's like, all right, cool. Who was like, look at this ugly ass orange thing? You created the word orange. 1, 2. You had to look at it and be like, I'm gonna eat that shit.
No, who's the first person to crack open the pointy, prickly sea
A
urchin
pineapple
and eat it?
Ooh, right.
Like, what
There's
would make
so
you
many
think
things. So many things.
this? I should look and see if I could eat
Like,
what's
how
inside of this.
desperate were you? Like, I'm gonna suck on this cow titty, and maybe it has the same thing as a human titty.
Who saw a blue fucking crab walk out of the fucking ocean?
Man.
Like, you know what?
Guys,
I'm
gonna
gonna,
fight that.
steam that
I'm gonna
thing.
fight that. I'm gonna boil it, steam it. I'm gonna eat it.
I love seafood as much as the next African
How about
American.
oysters?
But like, not for nothing.
Fuck
When
yeah.
you look at seafood, it's like this is the ugliest shit. Like, you look at this cockroach that's a lobster. There was a whole ass riot at a prison in Maine because they kept feeding them lobster.
Why was
They-
there a
weren't
riot?
they originally for like the poor people?
Just
Like
for
the-
poor people.
It was for,
Yeah,
for,
for the-
for the
fucking
slave. It was
And
for
And
the
now,
slaves.
mind you,
And now they're
realize
known for it.
whenever you go to a Michelin star restaurant, 1, 2, or 3, they're usually serving poor people food. Like,
Isn't
not
that
for the
what-
tacos, poor
actually-
people food.
Isn't that the origin of like barbecue?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
The
like,
original
like
barbecue was
anything-
for
anything soul food wise,
Or
like
was
not
slavery.
for nothing. I will never eat another chitlin after the first time I ate it.
Ugh.
But like, I went to a restaurant
Let me
in
put
New
them in
York
my
and they had
container, the
chitlins
Popeyes.
like on the menu, and like it's a 3-star Michelin restaurant, and I'm watching white people order chitlins.
There's chitlins in the great.
And I'm
in the
like,
mashed
y'all had-
potatoes.
Dude,
Those-
I worked in
y'all
North
have-
Carolina,
And
and
where?
I
Popeyes.
Oh yeah, so I'm like,
Chitlins in
there's,
the mashed
there's
potatoes, yeah.
y'all don't even know what chitlins are, but y'all ordering this shit, and y'all they're dropping like $40.
bro, I went
For
when I
this.
when I went to
Cramming
North,
the fuck out of it.
appetizer.
They're like,
when
Oh,
I went to
chitlin.
North Carolina, I walked into one of these restaurants.
Mm.
Mind you, I've been here for 2 weeks. I walk into this one kitchen, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that smell?"
Chitlins.
And they said chitlins, and they were
Chitlins.
like, "Get used to
Chitlins.
fucking making this shit." I'm
Nah,
like,
we got
"Ah!"
we got a running group out front. We're trying to get them out of
I,
here.
I
We're
will
sorry.
be the first black person to let you guys know on camera. Certain shit we just gotta let go of, like tripe,
Ah,
So gross.
I like it in fun.
or like,
like
look,
tripe and
bro,
fuck.
Ew.
look,
Why?
like just
tripe is hard.
certain shit. It's
The-
like cause we're doing better in life. We don't gotta do this shit.
Because like the
I
the
had
Vintage.
consistency of like the texture of it.
R. Kelly. Oh shit!
That's me. Sorry, that's my
Wow.
I said R. Kelly.
That's
real
how we're gonna
loud,
announce
and
R.
that-
Kelly?
and that
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
sucks.
Hey,
My mind keeps
Did-
telling me.
have you heard about the gay pirate?
On my body.
On my body?
We're not gonna keep singing this song,
No,
but I was
not
like, "Oh
so.
shit, let me turn this song off." And the guy
I
was
can't.
like, "He's like, why you turning off R. Kelly?" And I was like, "Cause he's a child molester."
So apparently I'm a reformed wigger, so like I kind of always had to pass for it, and I still didn't do it. And this was the 90s and early 2000s. And
That doesn't make it better.
No.
No, I'm saying I never did it. So like if I counted, it'd be like fucking.
I like to play the hardcores of the hardcore rap, especially ones that I know white people know, and knowing that the N-word's about to pop up. I like to look around about who gonna say it.
So the people who hold on,
and I will tell you in DC who says it the most.
Nobody's gonna see.
yeah, they do.
Anybody
Yeah,
wearing
they
a
do.
Georgetown sweater will say the N-word without a motherfucking problem. And like
It's
we'll
not
catch
wrong.
eye contact and they'll be like, and I'm like, gotcha, bitch. Gotcha,
I was
bitch.
gonna-
Run.
So I was going to say the same thing. Anybody who looks around, they said when you're not around.
Look,
That's what I'm saying.
my dad would always say racism happens in the car. Because
Yeah,
I cut
yes.
people off.
100%.
I have cut so many white people off in
100%.
traffic, and I know that I am everything but a child of God. And I can guarantee niggas where it starts.
Oh, I guarantee they do say that.
like
shit about you.
guarantee.
Andrew Santino's joke
Guarantee.
about that. He's like, you're driving down the highway. He like associates it with being hungry. He's like, you know what? You didn't eat a cheeseburger all day, and then one cuts you off in traffic.
Look,
And
I will safely admit that I've said terrible things
I wouldn't admit
people-
that I don't know what the cheeseburger
The
was.
car.
in traffic,
It's-
in the car, but
I'll
also
explain.
like
I think-
my level
Jimmy,
of
hold on.
religion-
Jimmy, hold on.
it's a joke. I'll explain it later. I can't think. He's like, you haven't been hungry.
He fucking
you
gets
haven't- Sorry, you haven't.
gets
Been I got. I'm back.
All right,
I'm back. I'm
so
back.
so we
You haven't
put
been
Tim on
hungry
the
all
spot.
day. You haven't been hungry all day. You're driving down the road.
Who cut you off? Who's the cheeseburger to cut you off?
Well, in the joke, apparently, according to Andrew Santino, it was an Asian, but you make up your own.
Now you're a cheeseburger.
Oh man.
Okay.
One
Is
of
that why you
our
wanted me to repeat it? Just
No, I had no idea what the fuck it is.
one of our local what they call RNCs or whatever it is, council
ANCs.
Or council
ANCs,
members.
ANCs. They come to Looking Glass. So I'm not gonna put them on blast.
Put them on blast.
But they're usually very, very like kind of community, like talking to kids or whatever like that. And then one day somebody broke into their fucking car, bust their window out, and took his laptop. And the first thing he
Who
screamed
takes a
out,
laptop to fucking
Listen.
George Avenue?
no, who leaves a laptop in your car on George Avenue?
This-
Right.
But the first he screamed out was, "I hope these fucking white people take all your fucking houses." And
All right, is that racist?
me and the door guy giggled our motherfucking.
Is that
I was like,
racist?
I got it. I
Is that
I get it.
racist?
Cool.
It's not racist.
And mind you, like he's he's at the local school. He's helping people out. He's getting business stuff done. He's helping out with all the weed spots. Fuck you, Bowser. But he's doing like all this stuff. But like it was that one time, and I was just like, I'm sitting there, and mind you, jaw on the floor. And mind you, in order for me to be like,
Gotta be a dick for 300
wait,
million.
he went on a rant that'll fucking put me to shame.
He
It'll
did
put
old
George Carlin to
black
shame.
man rant.
But he was just like, "You fucking kids, fuck you, motherfuckers. I hope your fucking mom dies in this bitch." We were just like,
God damn.
Speaking
he
of George,
walked in. I was
speaking
like,
of George
I was
Carlin,
like, I got a combo for you. If you,
What a combo.
you want a combo? Like, I didn't feel like charging the
Get a
guy.
beer.
Like,
This was on me, pal. You're good.
fuck.
so here's George Carlin back in the 90s talking about the same shit we're fucking dealing with now.
You can't do that now.
What? Talking about
God, we suck.
20 years ago, George Carlin knew the truth.
There is no national conspiracy to buy elections and control America. But
You don't need a formal conspiracy.
Right.
When interests converge, these people went to the same universities and fraternities. They're on the
It's
same
very
boards of
simple.
directors. They're in the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them,
It's a
and they're
com-
getting it. And there
Is
used to be
there-
7 oil companies. There are now 3. It will soon be 2. The things that matter in this country have been reduced in choice. There are 2 political parties. There are a handful of insurance companies. There are about 6 or 7 information things. But if you want a bagel, there are 23 flavors because you have the illusion. You have the illusion of choice. Right.
He ain't lying.
I'm gonna grow up to
Man.
be him.
For George Carlin?
Yeah.
We're not that lucky.
You're probably right.
Man, I mean, have you ever watched a documentary about his life? It was fucking
Yeah.
rough there. It's
I mean, not for look. Great comedians always have shitty moments in
That's
their
where
lives.
the humor comes from. The
You
pain.
know,
speaking of shitty comedians.
somebody asked me one day, they were like, "Jamie, why are you so funny?" And I was like, "Trauma and ADHD." I hate that Val walked away laughing like that, but like, it's the truth, shit. Like trauma, like
Right there.
trauma, like Or you ask a good bartender why they're a good bartender. Trauma.
I've been beat down behind the stick for fucking.
Right. Like, God damn it. I found a way to make money and pay rent, you bitch. Like,
All right. So
Haven't
my
sucked
Val
dick yet,
is
so you're welcome.
Val's out on her excursion. I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and take a break. I am gonna play a clip from Bullsh show from the other night. It's a 4-minute clip, so you got 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
This is Bullsh show at the Pie Shop.
Bullsh show at the Pie Shop. Love you, boo.
Yeah, 5 minutes till we get a review, and we're gonna fit these 2 songs in there perfectly. It's amazing. To all your stupid shit talking fans, and they never ever actually had anything else to say. This because I'm confused. For the right fucking shit. Don't let these fucking assholes gaslight you. This song is called Upset the Setup. We are Supreme Commander. It has been our extreme pleasure to be here with you guys. Hope you enjoy this song. Supreme Commander, thank you so much. 5 words from all the bands. Tip your for attendance. We love you. Thank you.
That was Bullsh show at the Pie Shop on Friday night, which is a great show. The Pie Shop does a great job. You guys should check them out.
That first song is my favorite of theirs. I love that song.
All right. Guys, shut the fuck up. Call of action: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The District of Misfits Show. On Twitch, the District of Misfits. 3 words smashed together.
Smash.
That Marcus
Smashed together.
Big shout out to Boo.
That Marcus can't say. I wish you were here, baby boy.
Boo's not here, but Boo has shit to do, and you can't blame the guy because when you have kids, you have shit to do.
He's working on the Lord's.
He's
side.
working.
He's working.
No, I know.
Make that
So
money.
he's got to pay
son.
rent. So yeah,
Oh, I get it. Okay.
that makes sense.
Make that money.
Make that money. Make that make sense.
Don't let that money make you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right.
Players Club.
We're not talking
but-
about players, though. We're not going there.
We can talk about players.
No, we can't.
We can. You
We
ready
got
for that?
stuff about
Make
Players
that-
Club.
Be on Instagram?
His camera back up.
Wait, where I fuck up?
Push your camera away from you.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
It's
Okay,
so
so that's more than
close
good,
to you.
You do the same thing.
So close, so close.
Just like barely. Bitch, this thing. Just barely push it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. He's right.
It doesn't have to be that far away.
Like,
What part of barely don't you understand?
I moved it barely away.
barely. is
It's
what I-
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Ready to come back barely? Christ. Here we,
For the love of God.
right.
See what I mean about dealing with bartenders?
I said barely. You said
so-
barely. I did barely.
Booze Band. Before we move on to something else,
Which band?
the one
There's a
that we
couple.
just watched,
Supreme Commander.
yes, Supreme Commander that we just watched. They're celebrating their 20th anniversary together
Damn, that
performing.
dude's old.
So
He's fitty.
big
Yeah,
show.
I
He's
always-
50.
Congratulations, Bill.
So we were at Boo's birthday. Me and Marcus were talking to this one guy.
Which
who was
party?
like- it was his birthday. His 50th.
At
birthday
Looking
party.
Glass.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah,
last
yeah,
year. Not
yeah.
this year, last year.
Oh,
At
okay. Oh yeah,
my-
at DC9.
DC9. We
Yeah.
were at DC9, and me and Marcus were talking, and this guy was like, "You're Jamie, you're Marcus." I thought you guys fucking hate each other.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he
And
just
like, mind you, again, as always, me and Marcus are like holding hands because we're next to each other. I was like, no, I fucking love this guy. This is fucking great. And we were talking about it, and then Boo comes upstairs. He was like, I'm performing in 5 minutes, and Marcus goes, "Bitch, we gotta go." And I was like, yeah, but like he said 5 minutes, and like Marcus like grabbed my hand and like yanked me, and I was like, you are strong as shit today. Like,
I was tired of listening to that dude talk.
oh,
Hercules,
God.
Hercules.
He was being a little bit of a bitch.
Do you
Yeah,
remember
He
what
was being
happened?
A little bit of a
Remember
bitch.
what
He
happened right
just-
before I left?
No, what happened?
Oh, well, there was you. there
Well,
was-
did you
had
get caught
two-
sucking dick?
No. You had 2 friends there that I just met that night,
Yes.
and all 3 of you were standing there at the bar upstairs at DC9,
Was
Yeah.
I one of them?
and I snuck in like a sniper, and I
Ain't
smacked.
that fucking hard to see?
I smacked Jamie's ass so fucking hard. He didn't see it coming. Nobody saw it coming.
Here's the funny thing. He smacked my ass hard, but I was like, does your hand hurt?
It did. 'Cause that, oh, he must work out.
Like,
But his
I
friends,
do squats.
it was the funniest thing those
So
2
you
dudes
need-
had ever seen. And they're like,
Oh yeah, they were like, the fuck.
who would do that? I was
The
like,
funny
"Oh."
thing is, like, I didn't see him yet. He just did it,
He didn't know who did it.
and I didn't even move because here's the wild thing. When it comes to me, it's like, all right, somebody smacked my ass. Sounds about right.
I could get it. Yeah.
I can get it, but it was just like, oh, and I turned around, I was like, oh shit, Tim the Poor. And they were like, why'd you call him Tim the Poor? And I was like, well,
That's actually a fucking great name for you.
Look.
I dig it. It fits.
we met at
coming up.
we met during 77,
Yeah.
and like,
So
the
let me bring
fun
the
whole
Oh,
thing.
wait, let's have
let Val narrate this.
No,
That was it. I smacked him in the ass.
Let's let Jamie finish with
Oh.
we met during 77, and like this is during me being me and like being like, hey, you're fucking up my money, and also looking at Silverman being like, bitch, ask me another question, I'll kill you. But the famous picture of like me sitting there and like Tim behind me, you had like the triple X shirt on or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that,
It was a fucking-
or the hat on, and like
It
it
was a
was
disco
live,
shirt.
like across your head and shit like
It was
that.
like
Yeah.
30 years of Discord.
And there's like a comment. It was just like, who's this
Well,
racist
so let's look at
motherfucker?
wait. Look
Yep,
Yep,
at
there it is.
there.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Right there.
I don't
And,
know
like,
if
I'm
I'm
going
there.
on-
Guy.
So I want to know why you didn't wear the triple X shirt tonight. Did you not
I
think you
don't
were going to see Jamie
I
tonight?
don't know where that fucking shirt is.
Oh, that's fair.
So
My
yeah,
bad.
you could have
A lot
put
of things you
you
leave.
could have put
I
some
know.
tape
I wore
on
the
your
Coors
shirt.
original shirt. My bad.
All right. So first of all,
Next day, I was like, Tim, who? They were like, oh, the white guy was behind you. I was like, oh shit. And what I remember was, I was like, oh, the dude with the big ass beard we were taking shots with, and like, like take the picture down. This is me snitching ourselves. There was a section in that space upon which we had alcohol, drinks, and beers
Did you really?
because we had to be so
perhaps
fucking late.
no, we
I
didn't.
I got there late. What the reason I'm standing there is because I got there late because I had to work at fucking Shenanigans.
Oh, that's right.
I had to bartend.
So I
No
was
tip
supposed to
comedy.
close. I was supposed to close Wonderland that night. And so like my number was like, it was supposed to happen at like 7 when I was supposed to go on, but like as long as that day went.
Yeah. So your number was like 100 and something, and you're supposed to go on at like 7.
Oh, you're going on at 7. So talking to Matthew and Rose, they were like, oh, well, like leave at like 6, just set up the bar. So I took on the, like I did inventory that day, set up the bar and left Wonderland at like 6, got there at like 7. I didn't go on till like 9.
So they thought you were bullshitting.
No, they went on that morning.
Oh, okay. So you
gotta remember that shit started like 10 that day.
I remember
the whole meeting
They
went to like 3 a.m.
Violette and Jeff went on. Soren was there. What's the Asian guy's name that they were saying like stop saying racist shit about? I wasn't even saying racist shit. I was like, who the fuck is
Wu
this
Chang?
asshole?
That guy?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The one lead on dickhead.
Yeah.
The guy from the 3-star Michelin restaurant.
Yeah.
What
Wu Chang. Wu Chang.
Well, I kept calling him like lead dong dickhead all day long, and they were like, stop saying that. I was like, fuck it.
Lead on
I can't help it.
dickhead.
Being a dick.
Me and him got into it one time, and he'd never posted it, but he was outside of like something.
I called him outside of Black Hat one
Someone
night.
was like going
yeah.
at him,
He went to Black Hat a lot.
and like he's just doing his normal ass, like, oh, just like baiting us.
I think
And where we fuck up as bartenders is like we kind of like scream at people because fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, we don't care.
I walked
Cathartic.
over and was like, whose man's is this? Why the fuck are you talking to him? And he turns over and he like puts his mic in my face. And I was like, you're a bitch. He was like, what? I was like, you're a bitch. I was like, you're always going to be a bitch. I was like, what's your name? And he said, I was like, oh, lead on dickhead. Make sure you point that shit.
He's like,
We've
only been on
He was like,
YouTube
where you
for-
from? And I was like, I work at Looking Glass in Wonderland. Suck my dick, you a fucking bitch. And like, I go on his rant.
Yeah.
And the next day, I was just like, oh, I can't wait for him to post this shit. He never
He
posted
poked
it.
a bear.
No, because
He never fucking posted it.
he's a
But he
tiny
also-
little peeny.
After that
like,
moment, he
bitch.
stopped recording us because I feel like everyone called me being like, why the fuck y'all still talking to this dude?
Yeah.
Like, he's only putting out the bad shit. So, like, why the fuck you talking to him?
So
Me going
I
on my
caught him
whole-
outside of Black
And mind
Hat
you,
with
like,
Lauren.
Marcus don't understand this shit. The second you say, whose man's is this? In
Give
Philly,
him a
South
level.
Jersey, Delaware terms, it's like, all right, these is fighting words.
People are
Yeah,
taking,
yeah,
people
yeah,
are
it's
taking,
Like, now you got a fucking problem. So I
people
was
are
like,
taking their
who's-
hoops
it's like,
out,
what?
the earrings.
I was
What?
like, oh. And like, I watched him. I forgot. I think it was Patch. She was talking to him. She's irate. And I was like, yo, whose fucking man's is this? And he turned around. I was like, oh, lead on dickhead. I was like, yo, cuz. I was like, fuck is your problem, bitch? And he was like, what'd you say? I was like, I called you a bitch. I'm not going to stop calling you a bitch.
What?
He was like, you're really going to keep calling me a bitch? I was like, yeah, bitch, I will stop calling you a bitch when you
Those
stop being a
Michelin-
bitch.
Those Michelin stars
See,
are going to
people
save
don't
you from
I
understand.
ended up
hands.
sitting in front of him at 77.
At the hearing.
I don't even realize I'm in front of him and shit. But it's like me.
Did you say what up, bitch?
It's me, Dawn, Brian Barrera, one other person from Looking Glass, and Claire. And like, I don't realize he's behind me until like that girl gives that weird ass like, oh, I let him touch my ass because I need the money.
I knew I should've
And
worked
like,
that. I should've got there early.
she does a speech and like out loud, I was like, that bitch just a hoe. Like, so mind you, this is again one of those moments where Valerie comes and grabs me and is like, Jamie, stop.
Jamie, shh.
Settle down.
And like, I'm like, no, fuck y'all. And like, Val's like, she was like, oh, and then I hear this voice, and this guy says something weird. And Val says his name, and I was like, Lee Dog Dickhead. And like, I turn around. I was like, yo, this bitch ass motherfucker been behind me all fucking night, yo.
Somebody put a bell on
like-
his neck. Where do you come from?
Like, another thing goes off, and I'm like, oh, fuck that shit. My time shows up. I do my written moment.
It's not yet.
Oh, what am I
We
waiting on?
haven't,
What the fuck am I waiting on
segued into
here?
that yet.
I
Hold
do
on.
my written moment. I look down and was like, oh shit, I got like a minute and 10 seconds. I'm about to go the fuck off. I say my piece, hit him with the 5 seconds like mic drop.
So
Literally at the very end, you're like, I still got time left. Mic drop.
Right. I was like 5 seconds like mic fucking drop. And I sat back and the lady next to me was like, well, I feel as if people made more money, they would be better bartenders. And everybody was just like, no, fuck you, bitch.
so I took a page out of your book the last time we had a like hearing. I was like, when I was done, I was like, I had like a minute left. I'm like, I'm done.
Yo, look, I'm
That's-
done.
For a
I'm
traffic ticket?
No, for 82, bitch.
done.
But like, so
I
Jamie's
was-
like started at the beginning. I remember at the very beginning, he was like, and then this is some dumb shit. He's like, I tried not to cuss. I tried.
I tried not to cuss. Because we had a meeting like 4 days beforehand. And I was like, hey, look, if I fuck around and cuss, this is gonna be a problem.
It's my Philly. It's my Philly.
And
I'll put $100 in the cuss
Middleton
jar.
was like, what? And I was like, if I fuck around and cuss, is it about to be a problem? he was like, well, why would you cuss? I was like, because fuck that bitch Silverman.
She's fucking with my money.
And
Yeah, they
fucking
are.
Frank Mills is like, he's like time to slow down, big fella.
And Tom, Frank was stroking. He was stroking like
time
that.
to slow down, big fella. I was like, we ain't even there yet. And I was like, I'll go fuck. You know, like,
I'm not gonna lie. Frank's probably the only one with the muscle strength to slow you.
and I'm still
Right.
bigger than his fucking ass.
Apparently, you didn't hear the stories about me, bitch.
We
I know your secret move. I'll
There
never
have
fight
been
you.
moments. There have been moments, and Marcus is like, "You don't got to punch that guy," and I'm like, "You sure?"
I really want to.
I forgot what live show we had, but this guy was like fucking up in the background, and the left door. The guy was like fucking up in the background, and if you watch the show, you see me keep going like this. Valerie's like,
Not today.
Valerie
No.
has two great parts in that show. The manager, she was like, she shushed me, and I was like, "White bitch, who the fuck you shushing?" And Valerie just goes, she was like,
Now you know why I put Valerie next to Jamie.
And I'm like, all right.
Oh, fine.
All right. And she like me, she was like, shit. I was like, bitch, who the fuck? Like,
And keep in mind, Jamie was still fairly new to the show.
I'm gonna find you
I
in the
want
parking
that
lot.
dude. Like,
I'll be in the parking lot.
white
Wait.
bitch, I dare you to shush me again. But there was somebody in the background, and he was just like a little bit too drunk, and like he was like, fuck is going on? I was like, bitch, and like you see Marcus go,
I'm gonna come out of the chair.
like, Marcus like grabs the elbow. I was like, you know, I don't fucking work here. And like I go like this, like
They can't even fire me. You can't fire me. I don't work for you.
I know Philly language. I know Philly language. I know when I see it.
So anyway, so you're testifying, and then you just happen to be.
I was
sitting
late.
behind him,
I was late. I walked in.
but you were like in the frame,
Yeah.
and it just happened that the live thing from like the closed
C-SPAN,
cap,
right,
like the
yeah.
not C-SPAN,
It
it was
I
like
thought it
the
was C-SPAN.
closed circuit.
The amount of black
thing.
and white guys who were sitting around like doing us that Halloween was hilarious.
So then that
Hilarious.
was that, and so this guy,
How do I even
he
look like? I don't
posts
even look like a
this.
skinhead. I just have.
right?
Can't
So
see my head.
he posts this,
That's
and
true.
then he got so much shit back. Like people were like,
Because we had to
"Are
edit
you
that
fucking kidding?" And
What
we
you talking
like
about?
everybody just.
That's Jamie's fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Thing.
That's
Like
And
you-
so then he actually like rolled it back. He like apologized because he's like, "I'm really sorry.
and the funny thing
really
is, like,
shouldn't have said that. That was really uncomfortable."
in
and-
this moment, I'm looking at Silverman because she interrupted me the time beforehand.
Yeah.
And you're about to say, bitch.
So she asked me a question. I started answering. She was like, "That's enough." And I was like, "Bitch, who the fuck?" And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Don't interrupt me. You asked me a question. You might not like the answer, but I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna fucking finish." And she was like, "I don't need the rest of the answer." I was like, "Well, I'm gonna still fucking give it." And she was like, "You can stop." I was like, "No, bitch." And like,
It's the best official
again,
hearing
it's
I've
one
ever
of those
been to.
moments. And mind you, like, I am a human being who has been told my entire life as a man that when a woman grabs you and says, "Baby, please stop," please stop. Again, there's so many times on camera where I'm about to go full Jamie, and Valerie's like, "Baby, like it's okay."
It's impressive
okay.
how powerful
It's
that
okay.
is.
And like, I'll stop. I was
It's calming. It's
I will
calming.
stop
I'm not gonna
and like
lie. He's
big
done it
shout out,
3
biggest
times.
shout out to Val because it is real hard to stop Jamie, to stop the West Philly, Winfield, Philadelphia.
He's
to
done it
go
to me
West
3
Philly
times
this
right
shit.
now.
But I would say the amount of times Valerie and I've gone off, and Valerie's like,
You have no idea. You have no idea how calm I am right now.
Let's do a shot to Valerie. Let's do a shot to
You
Valerie.
have no idea how calm I am right now. Jamie's done it.
Put it in front of the
3
camera.
times.
Put it in front of the camera. Put it in front of the camera.
Big shout out to Valerie.
So then that was in September, and then October comes around,
Happy
and
Halloween.
then now it's the picture time of the two of them.
Oh shit.
Bo almost brought
So
tears
many.
to my eyes when he walked in looking like that. I'm like,
And then the other one. So Bo decides he's gonna try and recreate it with somebody at the bar.
I was just fucking lazy. I'm like, I can be
Oh,
this.
shit.
I can be myself for Halloween.
Look at
Yeah.
him holding a microphone.
I like how you reverse the white and black.
The funny is, so that entire like, and when I was done, I was like, "Shit, did I Philly this? Did I fuck this up?"
I Philly.
You did feel it.
like-
You feel
I
it.
mean the
On
fact
some
that
real
so
shit,
that's
like
You acted like a movie.
I gave it. I did the first minute is me like reading something off that I wrote, and like I looked down and was just like, "Fuck it, I got time," and then like went off.
I'm gonna freestyle.
Like I'm about to freestyle
Yeah.
this bitch, and like here's the thing: you got to hear everything I got to say. And I remember being like, "In this bit,"
So I didn't
You
do
tried
like
to do that for the
and I
first 10
remember
minutes.
being like,
it didn't
"I'm
work.
trying not to cuss," and I remember
Marcus.
Patch being like, "Baby, it's okay." Like it's like just like when the old lady at your church starts doing a testimony that don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody behind was like, "It's okay, baby, take your time, take your time."
Take
And
all the time you
I
need.
was like, "I'm gonna take my time.
I'm
a killer bitch in this motherfucker
because I was lazy.
So
That's
this
why-
is you at
that
Players Club. This is
yeah.
when you're working,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
It was that October. I dressed like that because I was like, fuck Halloween. I'm lazy. I'm gonna do this. It makes sense. And then like Bo almost brought tears to my eyes.
I got that.
Yeah,
damn-
the comments on that
Oh my
picture,
God.
like
I
this
got
is
those
gonna break
two-
the internet.
I got those two fucking pictures sent to me like for like the next 6 months. Like, and every time
the
it
two
pop
of
up on
them
Twitter,
together is like the best.
or like it'd be like me and him. And like when we finally met, it was like we didn't know that picture was going to exist.
So did you know he was going to do it?
Dude, I didn't know that Bo was gonna dress up like me. No, I was just like, it's
Yeah, and
fucking
you did it on
Halloween.
your own. And,
I
he-
was like, I gotta work. He came in. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
So that
You have a
Halloween- that
camera in
Halloween,
my
you
house?
you guys came to Looking Glass. You guys were me, and you were like, "Oh, where's your double X shirt?" And I was like, "The fuck are you talking about?" And Valerie was like, "Yeah, like Tim Moore has it on." And I was just like, "He don't fucking work here." Like,
I don't have to
how the
dress
fuck would I
on
like? We didn't
Halloween.
coordinate. God damn it! Like, what the
We're
fuck?
not calling each other going, hey, what are you wearing to work tonight?
And I wear the same sweater every year on my birthday.
You're
It's based-
Freddy Krueger.
My Freddy
one.
Krueger shirt.
Yeah.
And like
Nice.
the thing is, it's not on purpose. It just so happens to be that day. Like, and it's like it's always cold enough for me to pull that sweater out. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
have
I'm
you
gonna put the
have you
sweater on.
heard the
And Val's always just like, oh, you got your Freddy Krueger sweater on. I'm like,
Happy birthday.
have you heard the
Look.
Freddy Krueger sweater
no,
Mandela
tell us.
effect?
Let us know.
Mandela effect.
Mandela effect, yeah. Let's bring.
What's
It's
So
the brains.
what was the color? They're debating the color if it was green or black on the sweater.
black and red?
Oh, I thought it was black and red.
I always thought it was green or red.
So
Is it?
But I actually no, that's
As-
not. I actually
Wait,
thought it was,
I lied. I
hold
thought
on, no,
it was
no.
green.
I thought it was both colors.
as
I thought it was both colors.
colorblind human being, it is actually jungle
and black.
green and like dark red.
So it was
It's
green
green
in the
and red,
beginning.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
green at first, and then it turned to black.
What? No.
Yeah.
So it was red and green at first.
So wait.
went to red
So
and
when
black.
you watch the first one, the colors are a little bit brighter.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Mind you, again, I am colorblind. I've only been told this.
So his sweater was black.
And I'm
black.
colorblind green and red, so this makes it even worse.
So
Yeah,
his
you
sweater
have
was
no
black
fucking
and black
idea.
to you?
No fucking idea. And like big shout out to Nick. I work with her on Wednesdays at Looking Glass. She was like, "Oh, did they change the colors on the POS?" And I was like, "Yeah, it does look different." Next week, she was like, "I forgot you were colorblind. You were fucking with me." And I was like, I was like, "Yeah, you dumb bitch. You asked the colorblind person who works. You asked the colorblind bar manager what color's going on. I didn't even look at this shit. I was like, oh yeah, we changed it. Fuck
And
you."
took your word for gospel. He's
It
like,
took
well,
my
all
word for
right.
gospel. You fucked up right there.
Fucked up there.
Preach.
But no, so the original movie, it is a lighter green, and it is like this like bright red, like as I'm staring at this like that. Like the Donovan right there. It's that bright right there.
Right.
And then like as the movies go on,
Wait,
it turns into like
you see Donovan.
It's on the
it's
back
on the
of
back
the.
of your laptop.
Oh, gotcha.
Would you like me to slightly move the
Once
camera?
they get to like
No,
the
that was
third-
my grandfather who was friends with Biden. So that's
It's on the
yeah,
back.
There you go.
Yeah.
Once you get to like the later movies, like third or fourth, it gets a little bit more faded. The colors get a little bit darker, so it turns to like a deep jungle green.
Fucking production price.
For you guys who are 90s kids, you will always remember this.
Yes.
The Chevy Blazer jungle green was the car we were always like, that's my car. That's the jungle green it is. That dark green. That
I had a red
deep
blazer.
green.
I had a red blazer.
I have a confession to
baby.
make. I had
That's
a red
the dope
blazer
one.
too.
So it was
Two-door.
that color, and like the color was like it turned to more of like a brown red
You did? You had a red?
later on.
I had a 2-door red blazer at one time.
I had a Ford.
Nice.
That was the thing I went through the fields in.
I spidered my
That's
windshield.
I almost
Blazer.
split. I had that thing on two wheels many a times, dude. That was
Nice.
fucking awesome.
I spidered my windshield with my
Nice.
keys one day.
Let's see, I didn't. I wasn't that though.
I got anger issues.
You know, here's the thing.
My brother-in-law.
I don't punch
had
anything
a
harder like it-
96 Chevy Blazer, and I will say this one thing. The reason why I will always love that car because that was the first time I had heard "Ready to Die."
Yeah, it's fair.
Okay.
Sorry, Life After Death.
Same thing.
Biggie, Life After Death.
Same thing.
And like,
But that's like every
he worked
like
for UPS. He
hybrid.
bought that 96 Blazer. And he had this big ass kit in the back, and I remember him pulling into the driveway, and like hearing like that hearing that Biggie
That's
shit.
solid.
That
solid.
and mind you,
Boom.
I listen to Ready Die
Boom.
once a week still. But like I remember him pulling into the driveway and
it
hearing
was just hit-
nobody somebody
Hit.
they kills you, and I was like, oh shit, that's a
Hit.
double disc.
That's good.
That's a double disc.
I like this.
And like losing my motherfucking shit.
He worked for UPS.
He worked for UPS.
Yo, UPS motherfuckers make some money.
The fuck out that damn car.
My high school girlfriend had
Money.
a brother, older brother who worked for UPS. His house was already paid for
Nice.
just for working for UPS. Drove a Dodge.
When I dropped out of college, my dad told me to get a job at UPS.
Great.
He's like, you
But-
get paid.
But she had another brother who worked for FedEx. I don't know how they did fucking
Different scam. Different scam.
It was
Buddy of mine in Howard, my freshman year, met him. His dad would work for the Clyde's company
Here.
here
Restaurant?
in DC, Clyde's Group.
Uh-huh.
And
That's the same thing, but it's just restaurants.
this is like when I first realized that you can make a lot of money working at a restaurant.
Right.
Now, mind you, like I'm a 4th generation bartender / criminal.
So who was the
Legacy.
who was the bartender?
His
Your mom or your dad?
Both of them actually. So my mom, and mind you, you'll realize this because you've been to West Philly. My mom worked at Cookies.
He used to run moonshine too.
My dad met my mom at Cookies.
That's amazing.
Cookies was like this. It's not there anymore because gentrification,
Yes.
gray.
Of course.
But my dad met her there, and like he met her and was like, "Can I kiss your hand?" And my mom was like, "Fuck out my face. Where's my tip?"
Bro, your dad must have
That's
came. Your
true.
dad had to come with some mad fucking.
My
game.
dad had sharp game, but also like light skin, like related to Ohio players. He got away with a lot. But
Ohio-
Switch hitter.
no, not switching.
so he was telling everyone that
Not
his
like
dad
that.
worked for Clyde's Group, and they were like, they just didn't believe
Were they in
it.
Philly?
No. Clyde's Group was here, but then Clyde's wasn't even in Chinatown yet.
Oh, so he was
already-
here and went down
He was
there.
already working for him, but like they had a scholarship through Clyde's, and that's how he was like.
So he was
like
visiting
shit was getting
Philly,
paid for
met your
Howard,
mom.
and his dad was like a bar manager at whatever fucking restaurant was open at the time. And
West
like these
Philly?
motherfuckers was like, I don't believe it, and I was like, no, like if you restaurant wise and people fuck with you, you get shit paid for.
That's true.
You get shit paid for.
It
West
happens.
Philadelphia.
They had a program
South.
back in like 2000.
Born and raised.
This is in DC.
This is in DC. This
yeah,
is in DC.
you guys are getting confused. He's talking about a dude who lived in.
A dude who lived in DC. Dude I went to Howard with.
Oh,
That's
I was
how,
just gonna say
that's
the
how he
Fresh
got
Prince
Howard
album.
paid for.
Yeah, well, he's not.
Oh,
talking about
I
his
was thinking
parents.
still on your mom and daddy.
This motherfucker got a loan through Clyde's Group to buy a house back in like 2004.
What fucking restaurants
And-
are giving out loans?
Wait, so here's the thing: you got to remember
They
back
pay
then.
for they pay for
back
college.
then,
They used to
Clyde's
pay for
Group,
college.
Like if you work there long enough, or like Clyde's Group comes with benefits.
Really, they do.
He went
Send us a
and like
Val.
got a loan through Clyde's Group to do XYZ.
Oh,
Bought a house in Bloomingdale,
whiskey.
and mind you, back in like
Here.
2003,
Whiskey instead.
those 3 floors.
You guys do not know how to pass it. Were you in
Those
school
three
when they
floors-
used to give you papers and you pass it to the
You
fucking
can't
next
just
person?
shake a Dixie cup at somebody and be like, "Hey,
I said send it to fucking
Val.
Val. What part of sending to Val does you guys fucking
And
understand?
then what would I know? How would I
But
know
back
what
in
you wanted?
2004,
They're like
he
a
got the
bunch of
loan
different
through
things.
Clyde's Group and bought one of those
There you
big
go.
ass houses on First Street for $100,000.
Yo.
Damn.
The fucked up
What
thing
do you
is,
sell it for?
I will say this right now. Oh, he sold
1.2.
1.2. Did it again.
That's
Did it again.
up.
You get it. I remember.
So the
at
rest
Howard-
of us need to do
at
a shot
Howard,
for
they
that.
would tell us like, oh, like don't leave campus. Mind you can leave campus now, gentrification and all. But like when I was at Howard, they were like, don't leave campus, go that way, don't go that way. And like mine,
Oh, yeah, 'cause
still
Florida Avenue.
did
Not that way.
Take a left.
And
All right.
the thing I realized about DC, or like the reason why I was so fine with being in DC, is like there's a project every couple of blocks.
Yeah.
So you can be in a really nice neighborhood, but there's always a project up the street, just like Philly.
Always.
You can be in the
Any
nicest
city,
part of
really,
South Philly,
technically.
but guess what?
Source
Still in
recorder.
South Philly.
It's all.
It's always
some
that-
quarter.
It's one or the
Quarter.
it's one or the other. It's something.
It's one or the other. Like you're just
Love
like
Wall Street.
4 blocks later. Guess where you at? A project or a prison.
But you had to walk 4 blocks.
But you had to walk 4 blocks.
Can I have some of that?
Yes, ma'am.
That's how you find out that source recorder is where source recorder is.
Thank you.
It's like, oh shit, we only walk 4 blocks.
You only walk 4
Right?
blocks. And the
It's
first
It's
part-
off North Capitol.
funny
Like,
part
what do you
about
know?
it
Like,
is that-
So you guys
artery.
I find this funny.
No, wait.
Okay.
And to give Marcus credits, Marcus will understand this the most. As long as you act like you don't give a fuck, no one cares.
Why do you think I act the way I act?
Thank you.
I had a buddy call me. He got on the 70 bus, fell asleep, woke up at Georgia Petworth, called my dorm from, was like, hey man, can you meet me? And I was like, meet you where? Because I'm at Georgia Petworth. And I was like, that's only a 10-minute walk back to the dorm. Your bitch ass don't walk down the street. And he was like, man, what if somebody do something to me? And I was like, you're not gonna get raped.
Was he white or black?
He's black. I'm going to Howard.
What?
I was like, bro, just walk down the street. He was like, you gonna stay on the phone with me? I was like, no.
Hide in that subway.
Why the fuck would I stay on the phone with you? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, no, bitch. Like
I gotta stay on the phone with you anymore.
Knock on my door when you get home. Fuck.
I gotta stay on the phone with you. We're not friends anymore.
He's doing the.
You know how many situations I've been in.
Can we cheers?
The reason why I know Marcus will appreciate this because we've
Cheers.
all met those guys
Cheers.
from King of Pressure
for the 1.2.
For the 1.2.
For the 1.2. Those guys that want to be from the city. It's just like, bro, it's so easy. First thing first, you have to be a dumbass motherfucker to rob a college student.
No shit.
What are you gonna get?
You're not gonna get shit.
So
nowadays you might get an iPad.
Between the quad and Drew
Trust
Hall,
fund.
between the quad and Drew Hall on 4th Street, there were no lights when I was at Howard. They told us not to walk it. What did my dumb ass do? I walked it.
Why not?
I'm walking down that street. There's no lights.
Not
and
safe.
I see this Champagne Crown Vic go by me. I was like, oh shit. And then they made a U-turn. I was like, man, they about to be mad as shit. They turn around, hit the U-turn, get in front of me, skirt around real fast. I see the guy pulls out the gun, puts it to my head, and the other guy puts the gun on top of the thing. He was like, empty your pockets. And I was like, bro, I hate to tell you. Y'all done wasted y'all fucking time.
That's you looking
I
for
was like, this
Lynn?
might as well be practice. And he was like, he was like, what? He was like, what? I was like, I ain't got no fucking money. He was like, I'll show you rabbit ears. I'm telling him this before he tells you empty my pocket. Empty my Howard football sweatpants like this. And the guy was like, let me check your hoodie. And I was like, go ahead, go for it. I was like, touch me on the tummy if you want to, baby.
I'm in college, bitch.
Unless you're
He,
looking for Lynn
like that. He was
laundry
like,
money.
We're gonna take you to the MGM. We're gonna empty out your account. And I was like, if you can get this 53 cent, baby, we can do this.
I'm already overdrafted.
I was
What
like,
are you
look,
trying to find?
I was like, look, I'm broke as shit. I'm here on scholarship, motherfucker. I ain't got no goddamn money. If y'all still robbing people, I would get in the backseat and rob people with you.
Thank God for the NIL.
The
So
guy
we don't have to do that
in the
anymore.
driver's seat started laughing. He's like, let that broke ass motherfucker go. He said that shit. I was like, I can't come rob people with y'all though. Come on, I know how to rob a motherfucker. What the fuck? He was like, man, fuck off, cuz I got into my bed. I walked all the way to Drew Hall, the next block. Got in my bed and was like, damn, I'm a broke ass motherfucker.
I can't even get robbed.
Can't even rob me.
They were laughing at me. I was like, I wasn't doing stand-up. I wasn't joking. I was literally telling the truth. Like, if y'all want to go to the ATM and get this 53 cent, it's cool. If you get more money than that, we can go around back and split it, bitch. And the guy started laughing, like Val's laughing like that. And I was being dead ass serious.
Not only
Like, if we get more money, motherfucker, we can do this, cuz.
Not only is he sad because he has no money, he's also sad because they're clowning him.
We're not having any goddamn money.
In the middle of
an armed robbery.
Fucking 45 to my head. I'm like, bro, you might as well put that down. Y'all done wasted y'all time.
They're like, oh, he probably has an Android
I
too.
called my dad the next day, and he was like,
Bitch, I got Android.
I called my dad the next day. He
That's why I
was
said
like, damn, son, how do you feel? And I was like, broke. And he was like, that's about right. And he hung up the motherfucking phone.
Life ain't fair, son.
I would
Life
like to
ain't
say
fair.
this right now because I know Don and Tim are asleep. Fuck y'all.
But he has spoken
You know,
very highly of you.
I most recently realized how trifling my parents was because talking to my siblings. Talking to your siblings will let you know how terrible your parents were. So I'm going to tell you guys two stories. The first one's real quick. My son's 9 and like I let him stay home by himself for like 2 hours.
Bitch, I stayed home when I was like,
you could have been here
You
2
did,
hours
you
earlier.
did, but
You could have been here 2 hours earlier.
That was a while ago.
so my dad calls me. He was like, oh, what you doing? I'm talking to him, whatever like that. And I was like, yeah. I was like, my niece is there, but she's going to be home in like 2 hours. He was like, we left y'all motherfuckers home all the time by yourself. And I was like, no shit, Dad. He was like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Just don't lose that key.
It's nothing like your parents saying that's kind of fucked up to being like, well, too late now. I'm 40, bitch.
Maybe
that's what happened. Yeah.
But to call my parents out, having siblings means that you have your best friends and your worst bullies. I'm arguing with my sister Lauren in the backseat of his car, and this bitch screams out, fuck you, you're adopted.
Which is the worst for any young kid.
Donna and Tim are laughing so hard, my dad had to pull the car over. They are crying. When I say they are,
This is why I love your parents.
Like I remember my dad being like this, like pulling like this. Fucking hot. To make this story worse, they did not confirm or deny.
Wait, are you
Whether the
adopted?
fuck
Are you
I'm
adopted?
He had to find his
So,
own
like-
birth
I'm not
certificate.
Where
as
do you
far as I
fall?
know.
Like, where does Lauren fall?
But
with
we're,
you? Like, in
Lauren's older than me.
she's older.
I'm a yours, mine's, and ours. To make this worse, she used to tell me I was adopted by the frog people. And they were going to come get me when I was 12. Now, mind you, on my 12th birthday, I should have known enough to be like, the frog people don't exist.
Ribbit.
I woke up October 31st, 1996, looking out the window like,
Where's them from?
the frog people showing up. To make the story even worse, this random car
Then he
pulled
got
in the
forced-
driveway to make a U-turn. And I just so had to be looking out in the driveway and be like,
Ah!
shit. And it stopped for a second.
They're real.
I was like, the fucking frog people. And they pulled off, was like, whoo! Oh, thank you, white Jesus.
You're laughing so hard in her bedroom.
Fuck
She's
her
just
right.
pissing her pants.
God damn it. Fucking bastard. It's
Got him.
like-
Got him.
Too bad she's not.
and the
with
funny thing is, like, when I tell other people stories about their siblings, like, oh, we loved each other. And I was like, I like them too, bitches.
her.
Like, just,
So,
ugh.
dude, did I tell you a story about like right after my mom died? I gave my dad a hug, and it was the most awkward hug I ever had in my life.
Was it the, like, you didn't know where to put the X at?
He did,
Was that-
and I'm like, motherfucker, and I cussed out. I was like, motherfucker, give me a hug. Your wife just died. He's like, you know, I don't know how to do this. I'm like, you don't know how to love? He's like, no. I was like, ah!
Marcus, I've hugged you my entire life.
My
Like,
mom
I
is
was
my mom is nice, but she's not sweet. Tim Roderick.
So she's
Tim
like my
Roderick,
dad. She's
nice.
like my dad.
Tim Roderick is nice and sweet. The only problem with that is that my dad will crack a joke every once in a while. You'd be like, I didn't expect that to come out your mouth. When my grandfather died, we were in the car, and my dad goes, "You want to know why your grandfather died?" And my little brother's in the back seat. My dad's next to me. I'm driving, and I was like, Daddy, why? And he was like, the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and he finally saw it all.
No, he might not be wrong. He might not be wrong.
He said that shit, and like, I'm talking silence, radio silence. All of a sudden, my little brother goes,
He did the
My
whole.
parents
He
are
did the
so
whole
nice.
butthead. He did the butthead.
Anytime.
And,
any
like,
of my
I just-
friends,
I just looked at my dad and was like, you bitch. Like, is it? And my dad is like, he's, you know, that old guy laugh, like hitting their fucking laugh.
it's a knee slapper.
I was like, you fucker. Like, God damn it. And then I was like,
My dad didn't know how to do hugs.
like just one of those
My
dumb
parents
fucking
are
people.
so nice and genuine and just
Your parents hug because my dad.
Down
did.
to earth,
My
good
dad
people.
does not hug.
They're
apparently.
still so romantic. They can embarrass me at 48 years old. I love it and I hate it at the same time. They're so fucking nice and genuine people that every time any of my friends meet them, the first question I'm asked as soon as they leave is,
That's
Were
my
you
mom.
adopted?
That was my
what
mom.
the fuck is wrong with you? Bastard. What the fuck is wrong with you? How
Oh
did
my
you
God.
come from those evil, those wonderful people?
So
What happened to you?
My dad has
Again, were you
people meet
adopted?
my parents. They think my mom's. They see
I was
my
a
parents.
prototype.
They see my parents and they think my mom's the sweetest thing in the world. And they're like, "Oh, you're just like your dad.
my,
He sucks."
it's one of those
Literally,
things. Imagine,
he's
like, I'm not
just
gonna
like
say
his
my
dad.
mom sucks, but my mom is really good at cracking a joke on accident. My roommate my freshman year was from Trinidad and he had a stutter. Laugh now. There's more jokes to come into it.
Florida Avenue, Trinidad?
So,
or-
No, like
Can you do? Can you do the accent? Can you
that's
do?
what I was saying.
Hold up.
Laugh down, laugh down.
Can you do the laugh?
down.
Accent?
There's more to it.
Can you do the laugh?
This motherfucker answered my
Do the
phone.
laugh.
This motherfucker, no, fuck you. This motherfucker Corwin answered my phone, and my mom on the phone was like, "You sound like a midget underwater."
She's not wrong though. Tell me the lie. Tell me the lie in that one.
Do we have a sound recording of?
I know you guys don't hear the
I want to hear this.
the head that's not laughing like that you can hear, but like just disembodied head. But yes, it's that fucking funny.
It was that.
I got back to the room and he was like, he was like, and like to make me sound even worse, our first 2 weeks were like we communicated on the legal pad. It was a real bad stutter.
Wow.
Corey
Because
was
you
a
didn't
really
have
good guy.
you didn't have translator.
Corey was
yet,
a really
like,
good guy.
the
He's a really
translator
good guy. But it was
severe
2003. But he had that
That's
stutter like that.
Back
Like
in the
took a second.
1900s.
Like it wasn't a stutter like it was like and I'm like, all right, bro, you don't have to say my name.
Roll with
You
it.
don't have to say my name. You don't have to say my name. I was like, just spit it out. He was like, you're my mom. I was like, my mom. And I gave him legal pad. I was like, just write it down. And like, so he starts writing and he's writing it down like fucking Jeopardy and shit or whatever the fuck it is. And he's writing
Final
real
answer?
fast. And I'm looking at him like, he looks like he's crying right now.
He's crying through his hands.
I'm like, why is he trying to communicate with me? And he has tears coming.
Your mom made him
Tears
cry.
just whatever like that. And he hands the legal pad and I look at it, it was like, your mom said that I sound like a midget underwater.
He said that to you.
Like that's what he wrote down.
What the? How long did that take him to write?
Well, he couldn't stutter in fucking like.
Yeah, Marcus,
cursive.
it's not he started
He didn't stutter in
stuttering on
cursive.
paper.
Better
He was
question.
stuttering when he was talking.
How long did it take you to
but
break?
The funny thing is,
How long did it take you to break?
He wrote it down and he goes. I
And
remember
then
being
handed it
like,
to you.
"Mm,
How long did it take you to break?
this is gonna suck," and he goes. And he handed it to me, and I was like, "Your mom said I sound like a midget underwater," and I was like, "I didn't need to read that out."
You read it out loud.
And then I looked over legal pad. He's just looking at me, and I was like, "You don't sound like a midget underwater, Corbin." I was like, you just sound like someone who just has like an impediment. It's okay. I got a cousin who gets put on the time. Like, you ain't the only person I know that stutters. And then I realized that I'm trying my best to make him feel good. I am failing.
Your mom dug the shit out.
I am
How
failing.
long did it take you to start?
I am failing. When I say I am failing, I am just saying shit. No. Yeah.
Fine.
And
I know other stutterers,
people want to
and my
listen to
family
you.
make fun of all
And,
of that.
I know motherfuckers, and we make fun of everybody in my family that stutters. Like, don't
Throw it
feel
out
bad.
white trash.
Matter of fact,
You're not special. You're not special.
Like, one day I'll make fun of you, and I'm just sitting there like, you know what, Corin, I'm gonna stop.
He actually realized there was enough room for Rose and Jack on the door, and he shared it. And he stopped. That's what happened.
I remember just sucking my teeth, being like, so it's this place called Papa John's. You want pizza?
So right there, if you want to follow the District of Misfits show,
Wait.
Okay.
I will never forget his
I
response.
gotta cut him off eventually.
I will never forget his response. He goes, yeah. I was like, shut up.
Nailed it.
And then I called Papa John's. And then in silence, we ate
Papa John's.
Papa
So-
John's.
Did-
He didn't want
Are
to
you
choke.
I'm still friends.
Are you
Hold on.
friends with him?
I'm still friends with this
Yeah.
guy.
But did he
I still
stutter
stutter?
every single time he talked?
No,
Does
so
he still
we
stutter?
we ended up taking we took speech classes together. He was actually a really nice guy. So
I understand
I
it.
told
Yes.
him he was an engineering major, very, very smart, very, very articulate, but his only thing was his stutter
Yeah.
made him sound like
I had a cousin who
underwater.
stuttered, so
You
fucking
I
very.
was not denying that he sounded like a midget underwater. Real
But
shit.
you had to be nice.
But
It is-
he's a real cool guy. And I went to his wedding a couple years ago. And he was talking.
That's kind of cool that he invited you to.
Oh, we stayed
Yeah,
friends. We
to the
stayed
wedding.
friends. We stayed friends. But in the middle of his wedding speech, he was like, and then I was like,
He told the story in the middle of the speech.
He was talking about
I
you.
looked at him, I was like, do not say my name. You don't have to let anybody know I'm here, bro. You ain't gotta let anybody know I'm here. God
Just
damn it.
let the clutch out.
And Jamie.
It's not 2003. You've overcome. Shut the fuck up.
Let the clutch out. Move on. Shift that bitch in a
He's
second.
like, and my
Yeah,
friend,
let's go.
I was like, oh shit. I was like, shut up. I love you too, bro. I love you too, bro.
Trying to cut him off before he can say some shit.
Man, look. Oh my god. I just remember looking it's like the second he said my fucking name, now he's stuttering.
Oh.
You bitch.
Because you were
hadn't been stuttering, and then he said,
Maybe you're the catalyst.
You're the drama. You're the
You're the
drama
catalyst.
that he had. You're a drama.
You trigger his
we
stuttering.
took
Yes.
class together. I really
Tim said.
when I say I love Corbin, good fucking guy. He left the room when I brought girls over.
But he
He's
still
fucking
he
fantastic.
hears
Fucking
his
fantastic.
your mom when he sees you.
And all weekend long, we're talking amongst friends, went to the bachelor party. Really good time.
and
Really
the-
good time.
the stutter,
And then out of nowhere, at that moment, he was like, "Oh, and my friend John." I was like, "Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
I love you, dude. I love you, dude." He was like, "I love you too. I love you too." And I was like, "Yeah, shut the fuck up."
We signed an NDA about
Don't
this.
say.
Signed an NDA.
We went to
Jesus
classes
Christ.
for this.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
We
god.
didn't practice a TikTok dance. We went to classes for this to fix it.
We went to classes for this 20 years ago. Shut up. You don't have to do this. But it was the fact he went to John. And the pause is what made it worse. Because there's certain
You knew it was coming.
we all have a friend who gets stuck on put. And they be like, and I'm not making fun of people who have fucking speech impediments, kind of. But
Yeah, they'll believe that.
it's just that moment where you get stuck in a word and it's just John.
But you
I
knew
remember,
you knew it was coming.
Fuck.
You knew it was coming.
He's trying to say my name right now. Love you, bro. Love you too. All right, cool. Shut the fuck up.
So
Hilarious.
now, thank you for following the District of Misfits show on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I don't know why Boo doesn't say them all at the same time. Why he does them
I don't
individually.
know because
Boo has a string. Boo has a string. Remember that?
But they're legit the same. I'm looking at these notes. and I wrote these notes, so I should fucking know. They're legit all the same thing, and he does.
You gotta let Boo be Boo.
I do let Boo.
does.
What you fucked up? I let Boo be
You
Boo.
let Boo does what he does.
So
He
Facebook,
always-
Instagram, YouTube, the District of Misfits show, Twitch, all smashed together. District of Misfits, smashed together. Smash. I want to do Florida Man again. I want to do Florida Man every show.
Oh, you want a Florida man again?
But we should choose a different year every time we do it.
How about this? I'll go first.
Well, let's choose. Hold on, let's choose a year. We should do every year a different year.
Do we want to do like if
Wait,
you
wait,
want to
let's wait for
communicate?
time to get back.
If you want to do a show of your own, you can.
Nah.
You know.
If you can,
My
read
problem-
it-
my
if you
thing
can read the
is-
thing at the bottom of the screen. Come
do
and do a
that.
show of your own.
We have the crushingdc.com
Contact
website back up. Please go there and crushingdc.com. You can get DC as fuck shit. Different colors. No, different colors. Everything's multicolored,
fucking
different
suck.
colors. You know what's funny? As I was building that website,
Uh,
I was watching my mom die, and I put like 30 pages on.
none about that was funny.
Nah,
That's not funny.
to me, it was.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
Anyway, if
Listen,
you
I
like-
was watching her to die. She was about to die.
Hey,
So I had to pay attention. So what else am I going to do for fucking 18 hours?
so my brother,
Love you, Mom.
my brother died of AIDS. I watched him rot. The last.
Oh,
thing
my
I-
mom was old.
the
See,
last-
that's different. That's sad.
Wait, no. So
Sad.
the last thing I said to him was,
Hold on. What year was it?
this is 2000.
All right. So we're nice about AIDS. We're nice about AIDS.
This is before it went, but like I'm sitting here, I'm talking shit. I'd already like acted a fool in Ohio a little bit. I was talking to my brother, and I knew it was gonna be like the last time I talked to him.
Sure.
That sucks.
I was like, Tim,
Did you cry?
you good? And he was like, I'll be all right. I made my peace with the Lord. And he looks at me, he was like, you have something to say? And I was like, you do know if you shit yourself when you die, I'm gonna crack jokes when I see you, right? And he looked at me, was like,
That's a ride or
I
die.
will haunt you for the rest of your fucking life.
So I would ask him not to haunt me.
And I was like, well, if you haunt me, you have to watch me masturbate. And my brother goes, I
20
will
bucks is
not
20
haunt you
bucks.
for the rest of your life.
Hold on. I didn't hear what you just said. What?
I was like, if you haunt me, you have to watch me masturbate. And he goes, I will not haunt you for the rest of your life.
All right, that's just
$20 is $20.
So we're gonna play a little game. I'm glad you're back. We're gonna do a Florida Man.
I think I want to do it every
The
show.
Florida Man game. I don't know if you guys know it. For you guys at home,
We did it
Florida
last show.
Man game is that you have to you type in your birth date and you type in Florida Man. So
So what year do we want to pick? 1981.
no, how about this? We'll let Tim go first. Tim, pull out your phone. Pull out.
We need a year. We need a year.
No, we don't have to pick a year. We'll let just him do it right now for the first time.
Oh, so we're just gonna do whenever.
So Tim, put in your birth date on Google.
Oh, not Bing? I thought we were.
Bing, Google.
I'm not
none of
using
these
Bing. I'm not
motherfuckers sponsor us, so who cares?
downloading that.
I do
Yeah.
Bing, bitch.
I just never. I thought it was unheard
Go
of.
to
They're
Google,
using Bing.
type your birth date in, and then put in Florida Man.
All right.
And then tell us what the headline is.
Put your fucking readers on.
Don't say
God, we are
man.
old.
What did I just say?
He said, "Don't say a fucking word."
Hate you. All right.
God, banana. Oh shit.
Shut up.
You don't get to choose fucking articles. Take the top fucking one.
Let him type it.
I'm
Let him
still
type it.
typing.
Let him type it.
Bro, he's an old man. Just let him do
Jesus,
stuff.
He put on his readers.
He's like
Let
the
me
middle-aged
fucking
one here.
floss here. I got it.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
Ready.
What's the first
February
article?
23rd.
No.
What's your
This doesn't work.
Oh shit. Give
It
me.
says February 23rd, 2025. A 77-year-old man. Hold on. Let me put
Just
this.
put-
No,
so
I'm gonna
put-
do it for you. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna
All
do it
right.
for you. All right. What's your
Yeah,
birth?
Jamie, just do it for him.
February 23rd, 1977.
2,
just your birthday? It doesn't have to be your
3,
birth
2,
date.
2, 3. Florida Man.
Just the
Florida
birth
man,
month.
and then you put Florida man.
But Google fucked.
Do you
up.
not know how to type into a fucking computer?
I do, but Google fucked that one up.
Oh, it's Google's fault.
Oh,
It
this
is.
is great.
I can't.
Let's go.
Florida Man shaves half of beard for driver's license
Bullshit.
and then punches the photographer in the face.
I get it.
That's amazing.
I feel that.
Valerie, it's your turn. Go now.
Okay.
Bit on the
Hold on.
nose,
What,
but-
we're
Police.
just doing it. We're not doing
News.
it.
We're just doing it. We're just doing it. We're just doing it.
Florida man pulls gun at a Starbucks over cream cheese.
Wait, pause. I'm sorry. What?
Florida man pulls a gun at Starbucks over cream cheese.
Cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
You know,
Valid, valid.
there are a lot of things I'll pull a
Justified.
gun over,
Justified shooting.
and
Huh?
I know
I
that
mean, he didn't shoot. He
behind
just
closed
pulled
doors.
the gun
I
out.
know I say this a lot, and I feel like I don't say it enough. Niggas get shot for less.
Please
Cream
say
cheese is
an
not
angry Florida man pulled a gun out on a drive-through worker because they forgot the cream cheese with the bagel.
Could you imagine that 17-year-old kid just trying to make a little extra money, get out of Hollywood, Florida?
I'd do it if they give me a fucking croissant.
Even
And
better,
the guy comes back
the,
around and pulls a gun out on you because you forgot his cream fucking cheese. Sorry, you didn't pull out the cream cheese. Somebody in the back forgot to put the cream
If they
cheese
serve me my
the
sausage
employee-
and
everything
cheese,
bagel.
But wait,
if they
even better.
if they serve me a sausage and
Even
cheese
better.
Hold,
on an
please.
English muffin
wait a
with a
minute.
croissant
Hold,
one more
hold,
time,
please. Hold,
I
please.
might.
The
I
employee,
might pull out the heater.
The employee.
I'm not kidding.
the employee just happens to be the daughter of the Miami Gardens police chief.
My friend lives in fucking that
You win
in the
some.
garden.
You
All
win
right, so
some.
mine is man pleads guilty and sentenced for smuggling pythons and other reptiles.
in your pants.
I was hoping it said but.
Well, it's your
So
story.
I got
That's how
actually
you want.
somehow I pushed on two of them. Florida man makes his mission to take down a 12-year-old's lemonade stand.
That's some white people shit.
Yeah, no,
If
All
I got-
right,
if I-
because
if I'm being-
mine's will always be better because my birthday's Halloween.
Wait.
Florida man breaks into woman's house, sits on couch, takes shit, smears on the wall. Fuck you, bitch, you lesbian.
you guys.
Wow.
Ew.
Yeah, you win.
Woman beats his ass.
What?
Who-
Okay.
No, it legit says, mind you, this is Fox 35. Orlando, woman beats his ass. I'm sorry, wait, pause. The fact that in this legitimate article, they were like, woman beats his ass. It's like, she
That's
fucked
Florida. That's
him
Florida
up.
for you.
Like
We're gonna pay the fine. We're just type it.
she came downstairs and was like, fuck you, you lesbian. All right, cool. And then
You want some
drove a
pants?
Subaru Forester over his neck 12 times. And drives up highway backwards, naked, screaming out "fuck you nuns," and like just like some silly
That's
shit.
a
like,
Wednesday night in
right.
Brooklyn.
And mind you, I'm from Philly, but I'm not from Pennsylvania. And like Pennsylvania's dumb enough to do shit like that outside of like Amish people and anyone who lives in Altoona. But it's like, how the fuck did we get here?
How did Altoona hurt you?
It's Altoona.
Oh,
It hurt us all.
Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Very quickly,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
thanks for being a guest on our show.
Oh my God, I don't want anything to drink. Move your fucking camera.
Also,
Trying to figure out
This camera.
people don't understand your
Which way?
stupid little
I
gestures,
know, I'm
Marcus.
pointing right to it.
where's it got to go.
Just a little bit back.
All right.
Anyway,
Ooh, that was rough.
thanks for being on the show.
You're welcome. I just got scolded.
Also,
You're welcome.
Great segue. Thank you
also,
guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Can you tell us what you're doing now? I mean, you're not industry anymore, right?
I'm still an asshole.
Oh,
Still an
Oh
asshole.
man, it never leaves.
That never changed.
Um,
Oh,
but-
shit.
so what are you doing now, Dave?
I work with Boo because I followed him
I
into
know.
that stagehand. It's
Amazing.
a good. It's not a promotion. It's a lateral fucking move. It's like I didn't want to do real estate.
Sure, because that's what
It also
most
comes with
people do.
insurance.
With,
Look at me. Yeah, that. Look at me. I
Yeah.
have no chance in OnlyFans.
You either
no,
go
you
to
do have a
Penn
chance.
State-
You have a chance.
There's a
How many
weird.
people
Give us a
out there?
small
There's
chance.
Hey,
there's a
thank
niche
God.
for you.
there's a niche somewhere. I'll
There
find.
we
I'll find it one of these days. You need to
There's
still.
a niche. There's a
That was
niche.
rude.
There's a niche. There's
Now,
a niche.
when Boo left the service industry, he's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna go do this stagehand thing." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool, man. Enjoy it." He's like, "If you want to, come work with me, let me know." I was like, "No, man, I'm in my prime."
He's
It's
like, I'm at this spot.
I'm like, I'm gonna bartend for the rest of my life. 2 years later, I was like, "Hey, where is it? Where do I find that fucking application?
Motherfucker.
Where is it? Where is it?" But I don't care how much it pays. Just let me do it. And here we are.
Here we are, and you're part of a union, and like it's
Yeah.
great, right?
It's
You have, I mean, well, not great, but you have some sort of protection.
What
I'm-
if we,
I wanna
we
get
either-
fired.
we
I'll
either
probably
turn
get-
into what? We either turn into liquor reps, or we going to?
yeah, liquor
Oh,
rep
I
for real
did,
estate.
Marcus.
That's it. I'll probably get fired for this. It's union adjacent.
You
work
made it
here.
a whole-
You know how hard it is to get fired from union?
Oh.
I got a union dad.
Yeah, but what I'm in right now, it's union adjacent. What I'm in right now.
Gotcha.
I was in a fucking IAFF local 36 fire department union. That was a solid union.
I mean, did it tell you your beard would catch on fire?
What's that?
Your beard catch on fire?
No, but I did have a beer for a little while because a different
You had a
story.
beer?
Can I-
While I was a fireman.
Can I say Tim actually shaved his beard once in the past few years, and he came to dinner with me and
I do
Val.
it
And we
every
were
year.
like,
Who the fuck is that?
"What?"
Yeah, I do it every year now.
He looked like Lord Farquaad.
Ha!
He
I
fucking
actually know who that is. I actually know who that is. I don't know
he
why.
does not. For the record,
So-
No, bitch, you did.
I'll
bitch, you
bing-
did.
I'll
Bitch,
bing
you
a
did.
picture for you. Fuck you.
Have you guys seen the conspiracy
please.
theory that Lord Farquaad is Snow White's son?
What?
I don't know what we're
So
talking
did you hear the thing-
It all stems from the hair. Snow White and Lord Farquaad have the same hair.
So two things about Snow White. One, people being racist. That's stupid.
What? What are you talking
They
about?
don't like apparently that is she like Hispanic or something.
I hate to say it.
That's
like,
different. Yes.
Snow
but
White's a
yes.
trash story. Like, all right, cool. You had a train ran on you by a bunch of dwarves.
So here's the second conspiracy I have.
I never saw
Yeah.
it.
Apparently, when the prince come, honestly, I haven't seen it. I might.
Prince
see it
Valiant
else,
shows
but
up and they go to they go to heaven.
They go to
never
heaven,
because
and the
I-
dwarves are actually at the funeral, and that's why they
It's
don't
their
go. with
funeral,
him.
yeah.
So what do you
Prince
think?
Valiant is death.
He's
taking her to-
Guardian
that's why-
angel taking her
That's why
home.
the castle looks like it does.
There's
It's
also
shiny
a
white.
fucking conversation that Prince Valiant never asked for consent, and people are mad about that too.
No, that's not that though. That's Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, you're right. I don't
Yeah.
know this shit. I don't
Can
have
we-
kids. I
hey,
don't know.
Like
What's the more
third
purple
grade,
shit?
can we?
Small purple shit.
No, the whiskey thing.
You want the whiskey thing? You want the brown shit?
This
Well,
is
you-
for the great.
Well, you do. Well, maybe you should mark the cups. Here's
I
the
did
whiskey.
mark the
That's the
cups.
whiskey.
It
Um,
literally says
no,
my name on
no,
the cup.
brother. When you watch,
They're
when you watch
red.
Shrek, all the
You
conspiracy.
can't
theories
point
are-
two red cups at us and expect you.
My personal favorite part about Shrek is finding out
Literally.
that Donkey is one of the donkeys from Pinocchio.
Does everybody see the name Marcus on the cup? That's been
Right.
Marcus.
But if
Is
you
that gonna
take
matter
two
in 2
red
weeks,
cups
so you
and
can
say
keep that
two
cup?
different things going in them, it doesn't work.
All right, now I need purple ones,
See?
please, and thank you.
From the colorblind guy, sure.
Hey,
Let's-
that's the purple cup right there.
Can I have some of the other color topped on top?
You want that orange Jubilee?
Let's do it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Me and Marcus are definitely robbing a 7-Eleven later, baby.
That's a lot.
Can we get taquitos? Please.
It's me and Marcus screaming over big bites and why they're not.
So my 7-Eleven's closed. My 7-Eleven's closed because of the neighborhood.
What?
What?
My 7-Eleven that's closest to us is it's the dude stands at the door and he judges every person that comes up, but he won't even let me in sometimes.
I mean,
I would not. I would
can't blame him.
The thing about going to 7-Eleven after 3 o'clock in the morning, judge away. I'm here for a big bite,
Yeah, but
some hot Cheetos.
listen, this neighborhood doesn't bother me, but I can understand why he doesn't like it.
Fuck him. Here's my thing: 7-Elevens are 24 hours, so they have locks on the doors.
Let's be honest. What is the most robbed place in this world?
Well, I bonded with an Uber driver screaming at a guy that worked at UPS that wouldn't let us in one night on Blair Road in
Gotcha.
DC.
I made the mistake of going to a Georgetown party in 2004, acting like I was going to get a taxi back.
You're black. You don't get taxes back.
You have someone? Did you have a taxi
I know that
assistant?
I have fucked up before, and I'll fuck up again.
All right. So what is the most? What do you think is
sure.
the most robbed place in the world?
Sure.
Oh, it's got to be a gas station in the middle of the night. Or
And what's the most? Actually,
most robbed-
7-Eleven has like 30 or 40,000 more locations than McDonald's
So the most robbed location in what?
in the world.
What was
Just
that?
In the world, just
What did you find? Oh, bitch.
my point is, I'm going
you
to say
did
7-Eleven.
that too, didn't you? You made that shit, and fuck you for it.
Send to Marcus. We got
Send it to me so people know what the fuck you're talking about. All three of you.
God,
'Cause I don't know what
why
you're
do I
talking
hang
about.
out with you fucking people.
I literally know nothing.
I knew this was an ambush. I knew this was an ambush. I'm not the smartest guy. Not the brightest bulb in the box.
I'm actually surprised this is your first time on the show, Tim.
I think everybody should be.
Right?
Like, how do you have you?
I could have dodged this bullet for many, many moons, and here we are.
So now you come on the safe show.
A safe show.
You didn't come on DC as fuck.
guys, we are reaching the 2 hour.
I was never invited.
I mean, we're close.
Are we?
Oh,
Now,
No, we're in the
past it.
magic
We're
hour.
past it
We're
now.
in the magic
I know I
hour.
was trying to be nice. Also, here's your call to action from Jamie. We're here. We're queer. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, bitch.
Ha!
Tim the Poor is next to me.
Try us.
Big shout out for Valerie for stopping me from punching people in the face.
Yes.
And
Big
buying
shout
Mad
out
Dog.
for
And
Marcus
buying
for
Mad
being
Dog
like
tonight.
JV punch people in the face.
I'm here for it.
The shoulder rub.
Let
is
me
even
do it.
better.
Just let me do it. Back me up.
It's even better.
It's okay.
That night that Marcus ended up hitting you and some other guy, Sheena fucking calls me. She's like, Val, come get your boy. And I was
Sheena
like,
Wills?
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I was like, I'm working. She's
Oh, I
like,
love that bitch.
I'm at Looking Glass right now.
That bitch.
Marcus is like
Love her death.
posting up against this. I was like, what?
So he started talking shit to her,
Uh,
and I wasn't trying to be oh man macho shit. I was like, I just wanted to fight. That's the point. At the end of the day, I didn't give a fuck who was told. I just wanted to fucking
I
hit
was like,
somebody.
Marcus, shut up and sit down, please.
By the time I got there, Jamie, you were like, you go this way.
You go that way. And this is Sheena and fucking
And then
Marcus.
Sheena's no better than fucking Marcus. Like she was like, whoo, like, she was like, right. She threw her shit
Oh my
down,
God.
I love that fucking.
and I was like,
Love her death.
that's where I fell, and I
then we
sprained my
all
ankle.
Ended up
like-
drinking whiskey and smoking cigarettes in the bar.
Did twist your ankle? You did
I
twist your
did.
ankle.
I twisted
Yeah.
my ankle.
Thank you for your service. Thank you. For your service.
Tim, thank you for this.
Fuck everybody. I'm still. I can still get it. Fuck you. You're supposed to be
The disembodied,
I
the
love
disembodied
Mike.
voice said, "Oh wow, oh."
heard, not seen or heard.
Let's
It's
think.
nothing.
Mike
None
is
of it.
on the
None of it.
only couch
You
smoking
know,
weed.
like they're like I've got a picture of me without a beard, and I'm still cute, bro. You got to keep that beard, bro.
Put it
Like,
back up, please. Put it back up.
Hold up.
Just put it back up one more time.
I have something to say after.
Oh.
I want to see a picture of Jamie without a
It's the smile. It's
Oh,
the
fun.
smile.
fucking
he
cute.
puffed,
I don't even.
he huffed and he puffed and he signed an eviction notice.
Oh.
I just hit my
Do you
face.
have it? Do you have it? Hey, why don't you come over?
Oh my god.
A bitch.
All right, so
Man.
this is reminding me of a
So
Every
You
time
look
I
like you
come
got a
here,
minivan
I'm
in a
abused.
30-year more.
hold on.
Every time I come here, I'm abused.
So I started talking about my eyebrows,
That
and I
picture
forgot to
looks
tell
like
you guys.
had a good life.
So it was me, Laura, and
That
Kyrie.
picture made it
We
look
were
like
together.
Infinity.
And
Oh my god.
and finished.
This is an,
Like-
this is an ambush.
so the three of us were together. I think we actually might have been at the diner. And we were like, if somebody, Laura was like, did you see that bitch? He shaved his.
Remember when that place
face."
was open 24 hours?
Yes, it's
The
it's
good old
it's
days.
open again, 24 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
So we're sitting there,
Going up.
and Kyrie goes, "He looks like Lord Farquaad."
I know. That's who. Hey,
And I'm
Kyrie.
like,
Are you
Kyrie, if you're
surprised
fucking
Kyrie
watching,
came on that?
if you're watching, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you for starting that shit.
And then I was like, "Wait, hold please." We pulled up the picture, and we were like, "Oh
This is
my
a-
god!"
a
Tim, it's the
fucking
whole
hate-
smile thing you got.
That's a hate crime. It was.
I just sent
Oh.
Marcus Bradley Donovan a picture
I mean,
of me at
you
19
posted
with
that
no beard.
picture, sir.
No,
So it was.
Now, mind
it
you, mind you,
was.
there's no pictures of me without a beard. Because,
Holy shit, you like Warren Dunn.
oh, fuck you, bitch.
You look like Warren Dunn.
Put it up.
This is
I
a
need to
picture of
see
me
this.
in
Does
19.
anybody know who worked on this besides me and Jamie?
Oh, look. Tampa
Put the
Bay's
picture up.
finest. Tampa Bay in Atlanta, baby. DVD. Them and Mike Vick almost went to a
We
Super
can't get
Bowl.
one any
and-
closer to
Yeah.
Before I showed Jamie's picture, what I was going to say about my eyebrow missing,
Uh,
because you brought up the fighting part, is that I realized how many scars I actually have on my face, and only one's from a dog, so only one is not from
I
fighting.
wasn't gonna bring that up.
So I have a scar on my chin.
You should have bit that bitch back.
I didn't have a lip. So I have a scar on my chin. The dog bit me on my lip, and I have two scars on the same eyebrow that I fucking did off. I have two scars for that, and I have the Harry Potter scar in the middle.
You had
So
to
that's
fuck
like
your
five.
whole
Just
eyebrow
have you
off?
not seen my Harry Potter scar?
I try not to look at your face at all.
Don't
Like I do everything I can.
I would like
Don't
to
do
say.
not-
I would like to say
See it right
real
now.
fast.
Don't turn the lights on. Nobody
That's
wants to
the
see this shit.
funniest
No, I
shit
wouldn't.
said all night long.
No.
I tried not to look at your face.
I love you to
And
death. but I
Tim said
try.
that. Tim said that straight face as fuck. I try not to look at your fucking
Hey.
face.
All right, Hufflepuff. I fucking see it. It's a dent.
Damn,
It's not
that's that. Yeah.
That's
Who bit you in the forehead?
Who beat you?
How'd you let anybody?
Is
You
that
had
the-
about him. You are a white man.
Is that the
You
person
did-
that
you
you
are a
stuck,
white
that
man.
you finger fight?
That is the most white man
no,
response
no,
I've ever heard.
That's not
Who
the
bit
guy
you?
that you
No, I
shoved
headbutted
your
him.
fucking
So
finger up.
I had a friend when we were teenagers. We would headbutt each other because
What the fuck is that?
let me
better than his
finish.
finishing move.
No.
He said, he's like, if anybody
that
ever pulls a, he was way crazier than I was. He's like, if anybody ever pulls a gun at me, I'm gonna headbutt him. So fast forward 15 years,
You held on to that advice?
some dude pulled a gun at me, put it to my head, and I fucking grabbed his head and headbutted him. And that was his teeth marks. And I knocked him out.
You know, Marcus, I'm
And then we drove his ass home.
So, like, you headbutted him, but you got his mouth instead of his head.
Yeah. So I was dating a respiratory
All right,
therapist at the time.
guys, we have to discuss certain things. First thing first, Marcus was hanging with someone who said, and I quote, "If someone pulls a gun on me, I'm gonna headbutt them."
That's your.
Next portion.
That
of
was in
things-
high school.
Wait. Next portion of things is years later, Marcus took that advice and used it.
Not
the
to
guy
do the
pulled-
fuck out.
Guy pulled a gun out on him, and he headbutted him.
But in the mouth, not the head.
And the next part about this is Marcus in 2025 sat here in front of Tim the Poor and was like, "Look at this right now," like the rest of you guys can see it. And I was like, "Hey, what the fuck? Why would you headbutt somebody?" He was like, "Yeah, I headbutted him in the mouth," which lets me know with my black ass that Marcus missed. And then come to find out, Marcus didn't miss. He was just aiming for this guy's mouth.
Can I tell you something else?
And
I headbutted
I
somebody.
feel like if I let you keep talking, I'm still gonna love you. But
You should tell
I'm
him your
gonna bring
finishing move.
all this up at your funeral.
So there's a bar.
I'm gonna be the guy at your funeral who's like, and this one time you're gonna be like, "Gotta hope Jamie dies."
This-
I'm gonna be
this-
like,
His finishing move is right here.
So I headbutted somebody 2
This
years ago.
thing.
okay,
Yes.
No, it's gotta be. It's the shocker thing.
right.
Oh,
You said no one finger. You said the one finger up.
You
Finger.
don't church it up. It's Sunday, but don't church it up.
You haven't never heard the story.
I have heard this. How do you think I know about it?
I would never tell the story
We have
on
all
air.
heard the story.
We
No.
all
now.
heard the story.
Jamie,
Wait,
hold on,
no.
Jamie's
no,
never
no,
heard
no.
of the whole thing.
I
I've only
believe-
told you guys.
No, Marcus, I've heard the story
You-
1,000
He's
times.
probably
you
happy
need
about it,
the
too.
video?
My thing
I
is,
gotta pee.
what happened?
I've only told
What
that story
happened
to
next in
Laura,
his headbutt
her,
story?
and Boo. What?
I've heard it.
No, I'm talking about the reason why it happened. The whole story.
All right.
The headbutt or the
Dude,
finger?
just-
I'm not telling the story on. I'll tell you guys personally after show.
Okay.
Because it's
Why you
actually a
bring it up?
hilarious
Because
story.
now-
It's probably safer that way.
Because if I tell the story now, they know it's a secret. I don't want anybody else to know
That's a
except for
valid
people
point.
who are on this fucking show.
What did you do with your penis in this story?
No,
Penis nowhere.
no. It's this. This
Listen.
guy right here. The angry
Let's just say I deserve
The
to get
angry-
smacked, but the dude was way bigger than me, and I will tell you the rest of the story later. It had something to do with a
It has to
water
remain a secret.
gun, a going away party. what's the thing you call it? The wooden tables that you put outside, the picnic tables and shit. Picnic tables.
To the people at home, do you guys remember the Dare line?
No.
The last hour proves that we have all failed him. Marcus has a tooth mark in the middle of his forehead.
Teeth.
I got
multiple teeth marks in the middle of his forehead.
I got a fucking
so I was dating a respiratory therapist at the time, and she came over in the morning
because of glare in my head.
Somebody who worked at a fucking hospital. She came over in the morning, like to give.
I want you to repeat what the fuck that person was.
Respiratory therapist. Respiratory.
All right, cool. Keep going. I go.
So she came over for her morning blowjob, and she saw my scar.
You gave her a blowjob every morning.
She gave me a blowjob. So
you need to phrase that better. I see it.
Right?
That's actually no. You're not.
Tell the story.
You're not wrong.
Don't tell it at all.
So she comes over and she looks at my head. She's like, "Why the fuck haven't you got stitches? You should have got stitches like 6 hours ago."
Also, if you've already gotten your dick sucked, that means that she knew you had that. But for like,
Wait,
we'll say
she noticed that after the fact.
We'll say this a 5-minute blowjob. That meant like she was looking at your forehead and being like sucking dick and being like,
I wonder what he did.
This guy needs stitches.
He may have hit his kitchen cabinet.
And to get to completion and be like, all right, cool. Oh my god.
Oh,
way,
where's the nearest urgent care?
You need stitches. Like,
where's the nearest urgent care? Oh god.
So I waited 6 hours, hungover as fuck, and they finally patched this shit, and it looks like this shit. It looks like fucking Harry Potter's dick.
It looks like what you look like now. Yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch.
We get it.
I don't even know what I was.
That's the reason why I try not to look at it.
All right, so I have a friend. A friend sent me this. I got two of these videos. Friend sent me this about Trump.
First let me tell you the direction.
At my direction.
Direction.
At my direction, the United States Air Force is moving forward with the world's first sixth generation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sixth generation.
What's 6 take away 1? What?
High IQ.
What? 4. You take away. So you take away 1 out of 6. How much?
High IQ.
I'm gonna be playing these videos.
I need some mushrooms.
So you take away 1.
So Val, you know who that is?
Wait. Do you remember when we actually liked that guy?
Who is it?
Trump.
No, we never went.
No.
Listen, I grew up close enough to Atlantic City to never like him.
Wait. No, here's the thing.
You were from Philly.
I know.
You had the same newspaper I did as a kid.
But here's the thing, though.
I got the ball.
Like that guy. He's in music videos. He told Kevin McAllister no in fucking
You're right.
Hold on. He had a fucking whole ass TV show, and then one day we find out this guy's a prick.
One day we.
Home Alone 2.
And like nobody was
New Testament.
Prick, but like at the same time, we were all just like,
how do you lose money on a fucking casino? I could run that.
I thought the house always won.
Atlantic City.
No.
Like,
no,
I'm not.
You be headbutting.
Atlantic City went down because of him. The USFL went down because of him. Because he cannot run a fucking.
I'm not giving this guy.
Hotel.
I'm saying
you be headbutting dudes every day. If you
all I'm saying is there was a point in time where rappers would talk about this guy like he was great.
Because he lied to him.
Like an entire like we used to talk about it like we really used to fuck with.
I'm the black Donald Trump. I mean, you're not wrong. You know what's funny about you saying this? I like white people, but I don't like you. Just saying.
I don't even like white people. What are you talking about?
I don't like white people.
I don't like white people.
I don't like people.
I barely like my dad.
I don't like people in general.
No, that's a dumb conversation. We can have that later. But think about it like this, right?
In general.
We all know the song "Fuck the Police," but who's the first person you call when somebody comes to your window?
Me.
So here's the thing.
Me.
Here's the one dumbass thing. The only reason why I brought that up is like,
who else are you gonna call?
This man is about to deport 503
Cubans,
Venezuelans, Cubans, Haitians. What's the other one?
Venezuela.
Nicaraguans.
Oh yeah.
Venezuelans.
He's already getting rid of Venezuela.
And then I watched this music video the other day of them being like, Donald Trump's president, like you know the world's gonna be better. It's just like, damn, you just got fucked. And like you got sold a dream.
There's so many videos.
And being sold a dream is like the
They've all got
worst
my
thing
pillow
physically possible. It's like all those people who get that text message like, oh, if you send me $100, I'll give you $5,000 back. And they actually spend the $5,000. and you watch it go over and over again. And there's that march on April 5th, and they're like, oh, the million people are about to be marching in DC. And as a black person, I'm like, oh, that's cute. I'm not gonna be there.
What march on April what?
Million people are coming to DC.
But you got a point.
For all these people.
It's not.
You got a good point.
They just
Realizing that one, we used to like the guy, then we found a reason not to like the guy.
they piggybacked off the movie.
Jamie's got a point.
And watching all these fucking people being like, oh, love Donald Trump, and then
They-
finding out why.
They voted for him.
That picture of the guy is like Latinos for Trump, he's getting carried out by ICE.
But they voted for Donald Trump to be racist and misogynist and deport other people, and it was okay. But then when it happens to you, now it's fucking around and find out. So now you choose to be racist or
The thing that
xenophobic.
I've enjoyed the most about this, it's Cadillac and Pepsi. Cadillac advertised to black people because black people still had money during like when all the banks crashed in the 30s.
Right.
They had that shit in their
was
fucking
shit,
bed.
no one's buying our booze, like buying our Pepsi, so we'll tell black people, and black people started buying Pepsi.
And the Pepsi blew up.
The reason why all your black
anybody
aunties
really liked
enjoy, all the reason why all your black aunties enjoy butter pecan ice cream is because black people weren't allowed to buy vanilla.
Jamie, you and I should do a conspiracy show. We should just say the conspiracies. Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
It's a valid question. Pecan and
You
pecan.
were told by, and mind you, every moment during
magic hour,
every moment during civil rights is more or less started by black women. And for black women to be like, cool, I'm out of it. March all you fucking want. And for me, it's like, all right, cool. Well, black women say I ain't marching, cool. I ain't fucking marching. But to watch those videos of these people say how much they knew they were going to be okay. As in, you heard what he said. And you knew everything was going to happen next.
You listened to everything, but
and you were shocked that it happened to you.
And you were okay till it happened to you.
Right. It's
Because
funny.
that's all they care
And
about
I've
is
been
that.
saying this. I've been saying this way before November, before you got voted in. The thing was that what you voted for was it happening to black people, but not you
Or anybody else.
It was totally fine when you thought it was just going to be them niggas.
Yes.
And you turn on TikTok every day, and there's some fat white woman with six.
Them? What's happening?
There's this fat white woman with six.
It
kids
wasn't me.
complaining that she's losing all of her welfare.
Food stamps.
And mind you, as Ronald Reagan said, these welfare queens, but you didn't think about yourself as you were on the same fucking welfare. You were getting the same fucking programs. Damn it, I need a cigarette.
The problem is they made this image that white people
All these
don't have
things, and
fucking.
then I had to listen to this woman from Nebraska last week on CNN go off on the fact that people were like, oh, Democrats don't care. You're going to let us go under. And I sat there and was like, you just told us that you own a farm and your entire staff are not legal. And they don't show up to work, which means that farming doesn't get done.
You don't have to understand the word
And
subsidy.
everything you do just goes around fucking immigrants, but you want them to go. You listen to it, you said you listened to it, and then you realize that when they don't show up to work, that you don't get shit done, or they get deported and they get shit done. And then one day you sit there and you want to look in this fucking camera and be mad at the other person and tell us we don't care when you absolutely knew what was going to happen next. You knew what was going to happen next. You still fucking voted for it, and then you still acted fucking surprised.
No, this was me saying. No, this was me saying I'm next.
I'm sorry.
See,
Well, you
nobody
can hand it back to me.
understands your signal.
Because we haven't used them in fucking.
That's why I
forever.
keep. That's why I keep telling you use your fucking hands. Sorry, use your fucking words. Give it back to me. Shit.
No,
Or
we
keep-
haven't done these. We used to do these things.
Anyways.
So my point
Last-
here, I have a point. Actually, I have a point. So here's what people don't understand. If you
Wait.
get rid,
I'll finish my point
Okay.
really fast. I'll finish my point really fast. I, as a human being, I do feel bad.
Nope.
At the same time, you were given the opportunity to do the right thing.
Yep.
And you're an adult. You have the opportunity to do all the research. You have all the opportunity to do
can't
all the
take
things.
The word adult.
And somehow, some way, in this weird ass fucking cult that you're in, you still read it, found it out, and was like, I'm still gonna do this because Trump's the way. And you got fucked over.
And now you mad.
And now you want me to come save you. So
no, I'm gonna say
Save
myself.
you.
I'm gonna say
They want you to
myself.
feel badly for them.
is this one thing.
Thoughts and
and
fucking
mind you,
prayers.
I was listening to. I
my thoughts and
hate
prayers.
saying this out loud. I was listening to NPR.
NPR's great. What the fuck you talking about?
I love Tiny Desk.
It's gonna be gone
It's
soon,
like
so
being like,
fucking-
oh, I read the Huffington Post. It's like, I'm one of those dickheads. I have a man bun now. My balding
that's
head.
me. That's me.
Marcus had a mini man bun.
But this guy,
No
comes
cheese,
in,
Tiny
this
Desk
guy,
concert?
this guy calls in and like fucking not out. Yeah, Al Sharpton's on there. He was like, oh yeah, this white guy. He was like, yeah, black women were saying that they're not gonna march and they don't care what we do anymore. And he was like, I'm having a bad time and no one's gonna organize and this and this and this. And Al Sharpton was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He was like, well, black women are saying they're not gonna like march for this and like black people don't care anymore.
How many times you got marched?
And I had this moment and I was like, you know what? Real shit. I'm gonna go to brunch.
Damn, you went to brunch?
I'm gonna go to brunch.
Wow.
I'm gonna go to brunch, and I will tell you why. I will tell you why.
I know why.
95% of black women and 85% of black men voted for Kamala. That puts us way over an average of like most of us did this shit. You were told, you were informed, and we have helped you out 10,000 fucking times. The amount of women that join the military and say, oh, I didn't learn how to clean myself or be a proper woman until I met black people in the military, it's high as shit. You have all these moments. You have all these moments where we are informing white people or people who just don't fucking know, which is usually just white people. And then now you're getting fucked over. And you asked for it. And then you have the fucking nerve, the unmitigated gall, as the Grinch said,
The audacity
to ask me. And I've been doing this for 60 some odd fucking years, if not more, to help you.
You know what encapsulates
So when I say I'm going to brunch and go march your ass off, go nuts.
You know what encapsulates this more than anything?
Can I come to that brunch?
After 2016, he won the first time. Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle were on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, when they were like, oh, black people, like, do you care? And like Chris Rock was like,
this happened just before.
This ain't the first time.
And that's what it is again. It's like, bitch, you were there for the first time.
There was a.
Do you not remember what happened the first motherfucking time?
I did a study and he asked this kid, mind you, these kids who were saying
she was a black woman. That's why they fucking.
This 18-year-old kid, and he was like, yeah, I voted for Trump. He's like, he's gonna bring us together. And he goes, kid, when was the last time we were together? He was like, in the late 60s. And he looked at this 19-year-old kid, this 19-year-old black kid.
The 60s were even fucking worse.
Black kid, he was like, that's when we were together.
The 60s.
And he was like, yeah, in the 60s,
dramatic
we were coming together.
Ever.
And like, he looked at him and was like, do you know what happened in the 60s?
68
like,
to be fucking exactly.
Dead.
Is it on TikTok?
Malcolm X, dead. Yeah. Martin Luther King, dead. Like, just trying to get some shit passed. CIA killing motherfuckers for just
Snapchat thing
because they could.
The Black Panthers trying to get a breakfast thing going on, and the cops came in and pissed on the fucking food just to piss off fucking black people. Being like, oh, how dare you have free lunch or free healthcare? All those things. Explain this to this 19-year-old black kid, which pisses me off even more because I was his parent. I'll just kill him and start over.
The Black Panther did more things for the kids.
And he goes, well, yeah, well, that's what Trump's trying to do. And he was like,
they never put it on the gram.
Have you read anything?
Have you read any fucking thing?
Anything?
Books?
Anything? If
Books?
my son told me that we came together in the 60s, I would kill him and make another one.
So that makes me think that we're not
him choke.
Oh, good.
I didn't even unzip my pants.
I'm back.
Oh.
Every time I come here, I'm abused.
Get that dick out of your mouth, Timmy boy.
$20 is $20, motherfucker. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
All right.
You're not my real dad.
We have some story. Val has a story to tell about Florida.
I do.
Tim and Jamie are hugging it out. You're not my real dad. We're going to let Jamie lose it for a little bit because that's what he does. So give me a few minutes. We're going to let Jamie have
I'm going to smoke a cigarette.
No, you sit your fucking ass down. We don't
video of me and Tim was smoking a cigarette.
No.
You
You can't leave both of us here. You both can't leave at the same time.
Yo, we're almost done fucking.
What goes in this?
Any bad
So I'm gonna have this.
Well,
I'm gonna have this dumbass moment. And this is usually Boo's corner moment.
No.
Like,
let me. Hold on. If you're hold on. If you're gonna do final words, let me.
All right, cool.
All right. So part of stuff I want to do, I want to like finish off the show because we used to do this really well. Boo's corner did me, but I want to give the thing to you guys.
Right.
First, Val, do you want to talk about your Florida trip?
Sure.
Or do you want to? So I want you guys, everybody, to have a final word. Do you want it to be your final word, or do you want to?
That's fine.
Okay. So Val's final word.
I went
Val,
to see
what
my
did you
brother
learn?
last week. I went to Florida, hung out with my brother. I lied. I barely saw my brother because he was working and also rehearsing for his concert that
This
he's
foul
in.
smile.
Look,
A
so
lot of brown
there's
jackets.
my tiny little brother. He's like the shortest guy in the entire concert.
We can't see you
choir.
point, by the way.
But I'm just saying.
There's
If
another
you
picture
look at the teeniest, tiniest man
Okay.
in this,
in the front.
he's like right in the middle.
In the middle.
Yeah.
I see him. What are you all looking at?
I see white hair.
He's
and then I
a
see your brother.
tiny little guy.
The
He's
brown
my-
dude in
that's
the
my
middle.
brother. But the funny thing is so if you can find the other picture that's of the full choir, my brother is in the very back because
Baritone, huh?
my brother is he is very short.
Is he the head on the right?
He's right in the middle.
Oh.
He's teeny tiny, but he has to use a stool to make him higher.
And this is
Because
this
and
is
I
what
go,
Mike-
why are you always in the back? And he goes, because I'm always late. that's why he's in the back.
You know, black people.
Which
There's no black people in this.
which
court.
you stretched the fuck out tonight.
Let Val keep going. Shit.
Anyway, so my brother's concert was lovely. The whole reason why I was there was for his concert. I did not realize. Look, there's my brother.
Who's the white
and
guy?
me. That's his husband.
Oh.
That's my brother-in-law.
Not for long.
No, they've been there for a while.
So they've been together for like 20 something years.
Val and I had a conversation about it.
So Tim wants to infiltrate their
It's because of the pool.
yeah.
it's
yes,
all 'cause of the
because
pool.
It's a
This is
lovely
it.
pool.
I hold on. No, I actually brought this pool. I brought this pool up in a conversation this weekend too. So at Pie Shop, Jamie's Boo's fucking concert. I brought this up.
Wow.
What I say?
Wrong black guy.
They don't all look the same, Marcus.
Oh no, in my head it was Jamie, but I meant to say Boo.
No.
Did I say Jamie?
I said wrong black guy.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You know, when Jamie thought I was Boo on the phone.
Whatever.
Anyway, so
You know
literally
what, you know
I
what
was
mean?
there.
All white people look alike too.
I was there for 5 days.
No, we just smell like wet
Kinda.
dogs.
Literally all I
Wet dog.
did
Only when it rains.
all I did was eat
That's a smell, bitch.
and
Shut up.
sleep and go to the beach. That's all I did. I didn't barely drink. It was lovely. That's my brother's pool. I was in the pool.
Your brother has great feet.
That's me.
Enough with the fucking feet.
That's my feet.
Look, I figured it was your feet. I've seen your feet, Val.
You have them, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, it was awesome. I mean, I maybe gained like 5 pounds because all I did was eat. And then I saw my brother's show and it was wonderful. They were great.
Good.
Okay. Now Val, Boo's birthday.
I love that story.
Boo's birthday was super fun.
Which one?
We went to so
Dinner.
again, so I don't have all the pics because I was away.
The fucking
The first
3-day
day.
weekend.
That whole weekend,
We missed Friday.
you all went to Looking Glass,
You
and
all went
they
out,
all.
Marcus.
Yes,
Nobody
you
invited
did.
Marcus.
I was not here.
Oh, I was the asshole the next day. I was like, where you guys going afterwards? He never called me back. And then Marcus
So
was like, I missed you the other day. I was like, where the fuck? No one told me.
anyway,
I
We went to
survived through
dinner.
2 of them.
Respect.
Jamie fucking dipped out last minute.
I didn't do about. I was like,
For
we
what?
don't call me.
You were supposed to go
I told him. I
to
was
dinner.
You were on the fucking
like,
reservation.
first thing first, kid moment. And also, I wasn't trying to come with that asshole. But I also told Boo,
The
I was
day-
like, where you going next? Call me when you get here. Then I text Boo, was like, are you guys at?
See, you should have asked me. I would have told you we were at Ice
You
Company.
know what? I'm not going to argue with that because, yes, you're right.
I made a mistake. I'm
That's fair.
sorry. I should have done that.
Like all mistakes usually on this show, it goes through me not asking Val. So,
If you have any questions, just go to
know that.
Val.
I can own that. 100%.
So we went to dinner. We went to Anju. It was delightful. The food was so good, and I'm mad that I haven't gone beforehand. Anyway, and then we went to Ice Company,
Hey, who's that?
Shut
You
up.
see that sexy guy?
and then we
Stop
ran
fucking up.
into our lovely guest.
Hey,
Tim-
there he is again.
There he is.
Where were you in that
Were
video?
you in that picture?
I'm in that picture right there with the middle finger, motherfucker. What are you looking at?
Oh, it looks like
deepest,
the
darkest
girl.
deep.
You were like, I didn't even see it. So me and Jamie saw the same thing. I didn't see you. I saw the white girl.
Where the fuck are you, white man? What the fuck? Like,
I'm hiding in plain sight.
I thought the white girl was giving me a finger.
Where were we?
No, that's me. That's devil horns and a finger. If you want to get really down to nuts. and
Oh
bolts
shit,
here.
she does have a hand.
Yes.
man.
That's it.
Yeah.
See, all white people like too.
Again, I would like to throw it out there that all mistakes happen because we don't ask Valerie.
We shapeshift now. We shapeshift now.
Okay.
Whatever we want.
And it was great, right?
Yeah, no, I had a great night.
I feel like we had a good night.
Boo,
Felt like shit in the morning.
There you go, Val. There's
oh,
a
look at
picture.
that. There they
There's
are.
a picture.
That's the fucking picture you picked for the.
Wait, who?
I look high as fuck.
That's you, Marcus?
Yeah, I look
You
high
are
as fuck.
tall on this day.
Yeah, I was.
I
I was
think
kneeling
Him's
down.
not that big.
He was
I was
probably on
kneeling
a
down.
stool.
I was kneeling down.
I was trying to be nice, you bastard.
Marcus had a hovercraft in that jetpack.
There's Tim's a significant other.
It's all your fault.
I got into a dumbass
Who,
argument.
P.S. Can we please discuss that I take full credit for the fact that you guys
That's what I just said. I said it's all your fault. I just
Yes.
gave you full
Yes.
credit. There you go.
that you guys met up at St. Arnold's at the post show one.
Again, it's all Val's fault.
Well, we used to have post shows.
Push show when we used to have push shows.
Yeah, because nobody invited me to the fucking show. I just got to go to the after party.
That's a bitch.
Well,
Look,
I have to pay.
you're lost. You're lost.
did I send you the group?
Send me one more. Send me the whole group. 'Cause I
Wait,
can't
I
find
thought
it.
I said it.
Send it to me again.
Megan is translucent in this.
So I'm gonna play.
I know you always talk about how
Fucking
she's
Rachel.
translucent.
All right, I'm gonna play a
No,
video.
I say she's not white. She's clear. It's like saying like Bill Murray. He's not white. Like black people feel like he's clear.
So I got two
It's the
videos.
same thing like Steve Martin. Like before,
I'll tell you who the
you
other
never
white one
watched
is.
his stand up. His stand up sucks. But once Roxanne came out, he's no longer white anymore.
So now I got three videos. I'm gonna play stand-up comedians.
I'm telling you who the fucking other white girl is. That's Rachel.
Oh, that's the bitch I cussed out.
No, it's not.
You sure?
What?
Really?
Oh my
Maybe.
gosh! Shut the fuck up.
Wait,
I can play
when?
these videos.
Play the video. Who's stopping you?
Yeah.
A gentleman by the name of Robin Williams. Robin, please.
I didn't know. I never heard the story. I never heard the story.
I love Robin Williams and Susan.
Thank you. Say what it was. Thank you. Get down, Funky. Okay, get back up here. 18 years ago, they greet him in small towns by tying a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree.
Now, what you said?
Then they try and hang him with it. All I can say, though, is this man's a genius.
Send it again.
Now, who else can take all the forms of comedy, slapstick,
Yeah, I got it.
satire, mime, and stand-up, and turn it into something that'll offend everyone? No, but this man doesn't want any frills on his show. All he wants is a loose director, a tight script, and a warm place to rehearse.
Okay, not done. Nobody talk yet. Ass kicking. This is fucking hilarious.
Go for it. Let me stop you.
How do you try? How do you practice for that?
Somebody got to do it.
Hey.
All right.
You know,
so,
here's the thing. Here's
That's
the thing. Here's the
crazy.
thing about moments like that. Some
Hurry up,
people
I got
call
one
it
more.
luck. Some people call it luck, and most
That's
of the time
training.
it is that is preparation.
he actually trained kicking somebody's ass on the corner outside.
That is
Right.
practice and preparation.
He trained for
Fuck
that.
yeah.
Kicking somebody's ass on the corner.
He watched.
Also,
He watched
that
tape.
Sucks,
He
and
watched
I know
tape.
my petty ass would have to shoot his ass.
All right. Another video. Here
I'm
we
not
go.
going out like that.
All of us as criminals, as young kids, will appreciate this one. I'm gonna play it twice because you ain't gonna see it the first.
Acquitted, by the way.
It's fun. He backed out.
Now I'm gonna play it again because now you saw it for the first time.
That's hilarious. Got this bitch.
That kid is fucking genius. Genius, that kid is.
I bet he white.
That
was
kid is fucking
white.
genius.
Speaking of
fucking
people
white.
being white, Target announcing the amount of white people they've caught stealing the last 3 months during this boycott is fucking.
When the fuck did that?
See, this is gonna go on my fucking end.
It's one of those
I don't
things
watch
that's
the
like,
news. I don't know this.
I don't either.
This like talking to police officers, and the funny thing to talk about cop is if you pay a little bit more attention to people in rainbow brown flip flops and cargo shorts, you'll catch a whole lot more criminals.
Wait a minute! Don't
That-
fucking
You'll catch
put
a
me in
whole
this
lot more
motherfucker.
criminals. You will catch a whole lot more criminals. Because the amount of white people I've had coming to Looking Glass and be like, you got any blow? And they be like, never mind. I'm like, all right, well, I guess you found some blow. And they come out and they have on brown rainbow flip flops,
All right,
cargo shorts.
Brown rainbow.
we're
flip-
moving on 241.
Okay.
Marcus, do what you gotta do.
Let me finish. No, I'm not done yet.
Do what you gotta do.
Play your other thing. Play your other thing
You
then.
said 3 videos. You played 3 videos.
I played 3 videos. I'm not like.
It's done.
We're
done.
I'm just saying. But for
I
Target,
was just telling
for
you.
Target
we're
during this
going to
DEI
the end.
moment and being like, black people being like, oh, we stopped going there.
You're
And
gonna
being
piss
like,
again.
oh,
Good.
Target being like, we're not racist. We've been catching white people stealing. You only have white people to catch, you asshole. But also, if you were paying attention earlier, those are the motherfuckers who were stealing your shit. Like,
that's what I'm saying. White people don't
That
understand.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Tim, you have any final words?
Yes.
What did you learn?
Fucking cauliflower. What did I learn in this?
I don't know. In general,
No,
but also
fuck it.
here,
I learned nothing.
you learned that you continue to love Jamie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Love you too, sweetheart.
My love runs deep. This guy, he's a good one. No,
And Marcus
great
likes
time.
the finger fuck.
Yeah.
I think
Finger fight.
That's a secret.
Finger fight. I like.
You said finger fuck.
Yeah. I said finger fight.
See,
It is a form of fucking, but it was for fighting.
it was supposed to be a secret. It's your secret special.
And I would
It
tell
is
you
definitely not a
story
secret
afterwards.
because we've like
It's
fucking
your finishing move.
posted it many times.
Yeah, but Val,
Finish
your
it.
one is
So it's
pretty-
not. Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat basically,
Jesus
with a
Christ.
finger.
Yes.
It's disgusting. It's
All
gotta
right,
hurt.
well, let me have my boo moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Final
rock
thought.
on. I'm done.
All right.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much.
Loving the
Sit,
fact
Chris.
that Tim Moore is here, and I keep calling him Tim the Poor, but that's how I was
It's
introduced to him.
I'll take it.
In my boo moment of thought process, right?
Jamie's corner. What do you want? Jamie's corner? What do you want?
Oh man, you know what? How about this? We'll call what I did it with what you call it? Jamie's moment of go fuck yourself.
There you go.
There you go.
Sitting here and understand what a DEI means versus what it means to everyone else. Certain societies suing Harvard and Yale because they're not allowed in anymore, like their numbers went down, or realizing that HBCUs are still doing the same things that they were doing, like the fact that like black people will be fine. The reason why Cadillac still exists is because during the Great Depression, black people weren't allowed to bank, but black people kept their money and white people lost their money. It's also another reason why they tore down black towns, because they knew black people.
Black
still had
Hollywood.
money. In these moments of realizing that we are in a
Hollywood
space
Hollywood.
where it sounds like we don't want to talk to you. No, we do feel bad. We do feel absolutely bad. But at the same time, you were warned. And we have told you for the last 80 fucking years how life can fucking go. But if you do not listen. So at this point in time right now, I will explain to you what the black thought process is. The black thought process is fuck you. You don't want to listen. You don't want to be a part of the party. You want to sit here and help other people. You want to sit here and make me feel as if I should feel bad because you made a mistake. This is not the space we're in. But I will give you this. I will enjoy my friends. I will enjoy my friendships. And I will enjoy every piece of information that is given to me from people that I know that just absolutely love me. But if you come to me and tell me that you voted this way and I should feel bad for you, you can go fuck yourself.
Preach.
Without me, that's fucked up.
Hey.
So in the spirit of boo, in the spirit
Cheers.
of this particular moment,
Sorry, Val. Sorry, Val.
it's good to be around friends. It's good to be around people that I know I can leave my child with. But it's also sad because there are a whole lot of people that are sitting around thinking that I'm the wrong person, I'm the bad person because I don't feel bad for them anymore.
I'm not one of those people.
Oh, understood.
Me neither.
So here's where I am with people.
Wait, pause. Give me a second.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you guys to take the time out of your day to understand what empathy means. And understanding being empathetic does mean that you can feel bad for people who have made sense, but you can also sit there and realize that you can forgive and not forget.
I will cheers to that again.
Understanding that there are a lot of people in this world who need to learn a lesson, and the fact that their lesson will never be learned is also another thing.
They're out there.
I'm glad you said empathy.
I feel like that's the fuck around and find out thing.
The thing about fuck around and find out is understanding what empathy actually means.
So
You took the time out of your day to fuck around, and you took time out of the day to find out. That also means that I can also feel bad for you, but also I have nothing to do with you.
Right.
So where I'm
At
from,
this point in time, being African American, I'm in a space, and also like this is probably a whole lot of minorities. It's in a space where it's like, you know what, I did everything in this world to make you comfortable in my space. I did a whole lot of things to make you comfortable in a lot of spaces, but you still voted to take away me. As in, like, you just thought that, oh, it's just going to be them, and then you found out that it's
Now it's you.
The bad part about it is, I still feel bad.
We're all paying for it.
At the same time, though, I've been fucked since the day I was born. Welcome to the shit show.
Right.
Welcome to being fucked, as my dad would say. So as we sit here for these next 4 years and you wonder why black people don't want to join into your marches or join in on the fact that you're screwed, this is the reason why. You thought you were better than us. Welcome to being this.
Welcome to being us.
Welcome to being us.
Marcus, what were you going to say?
Yeah.
Well, exactly that too. No, but
what Jamie said.
No. What Jamie says has a lot to do with what I was about to say. So.
Also, what Jamie said came with a lot of whiskey, but I swear to God, a fucking minute.
No, but you said about you, and Val said what she just said about the two of you. I'm a white man in my 40s. I can do whatever the fuck.
Hey, look, three browns and a white and a Marcus.
So yes,
2 rounds and a Marcus.
2 rounds and a Marcus.
Oh, that's right.
Except today it's 2 rounds and these two.
He doesn't count.
I'm trying to make sure we don't get outnumbered with white people.
No, I've been trying to do that my whole life.
I'm gonna get my barbecue and shit. Keep talking, white man.
So what I want to say,
I'll show you after the show.
Marcus used to tell us they called him Black Marcus.
No. Oh, that's a funny. Hold up,
I'm full
before I
of shit.
tell my
I'm
whole
joking. I'm
story.
joking.
No.
Before anyone says that, that's the truth. It's not the truth. Marcus has
It's
never
not the
said it,
truth.
but Tim said it.
No, before I go, before I do my whole thing, I saw Black Marcus again this weekend. At A Street.
At Booze.
He's apparently not dead.
And here's the thing, though. Him and I have always been friends. But when I saw him this weekend and the two of us were like just giddy to see each other, we were frolicking around this motherfucker. Not a lot of people understand what A Street was. And for me and him
I'm ready.
to tell the old, are you ready to get out of here?
I'm ready. I'm ready for that fucking.
She heard the barbecue coach. She's like, my body is ready.
I'm ready.
I am ready.
My mind's telling me no.
But my body.
He's a rapist.
Yeah, we got to stop that song there for contractual obligations.
Oh, God.
No, it's okay. I had the mic in front of him. Him and I realized like what we meant to each other and that we meant a lot to other people. Because when I go out in public and motherfuckers said, "Oh, you're white Marcus," like I don't like that shit anymore.
If anybody in front of me ever said you're white Marcus, I would smack the shit out of
And you should. So anyway, because you said Black Marcus, just made me think it. But what I want to say is empathy. So where I'm from is a Trump country. One thing I've gotten over the past like 10 years is that I've turned too liberal type thing. And what pisses me off is like what's going on now is that they don't recognize what they're getting fucked with. And it sucks. And I don't give a fuck about the fuck around and find out point anymore. You did it. You fucked around. You found out. And like you said, Jamie, a couple of weeks ago, the first term, or you said it last week, the first fucking term, I wanted to be part of it and make sure it worked. Now, I want this motherfucker to burn. So now I want this motherfucker to burn. And that's my final words. Burn, motherfucker, burn. No, he's
grab his dick and twist it!
We're totally insane.
They pushed me on and paced me.
Grab his dick and twist it!
We're animated, totally insane.
They pushed me out and maced me.
Animated,